And you're going to, so we're going to, that is perfect. I literally prepared just out of game. I prepared that if you wanted to go check it out. If you wanted to check that out, that is totally prepared.
Right.
Actually, is it even possible to go this way?
Yeah, you could cut through the mountains. It's not too difficult to get through that way.
Yeah.
You could cut straight if you wanted to. You could cut straight through here. This stupid days measurement thing is just so dumb. It would not take you 11 days to get there. I just need to figure out, like, it's a very inconsistent map in the fact that some stuff is going to be harder to get through than others. So some things will take you longer to get through than other things will. So don't rely on the days tracker for how long it's going to take to get to a specific place, because that's not what we're going off of here. It's just what I think will take the most time.
Like, assume at least half? Like,
what do you mean?
At most, assume at most half the amount of time it's showing?
At most half the amount of time, most likely.
Okay.
Although sometimes it might be accurate, but I don't know.
It might be accurate, might not be, depends.
Because it took us, like, what, a week to get back to Shern?
Going through the mountains...
It did. It take you... that was a long slog going through... that was going all the way through...
That was because we were going without a path. So
you were going through swamps. You were going through the Crests of Dawn. You were going in the most whacked up manner possible. So it took you a long time to get there just because your manner of travel was really freaking weird. But for other stuff, there's probably a clear beaten path that you could take. But if you wanted to cut through, say, the Venmoors, then I say that this day tracker is probably accurate. Because the Venmoors, while they are navigable, they are going to be very challenging to get through. Because they're not beaten at all. It is pure, it's like a pure wall of nature that is blocking your way from one side to the other. So it's a really crappy place to go if you're a human, but if you're someone like Deathcap, who's a goblin, it's pretty easy to navigate.
Yeah.
So,
but going through the mountains may not be the best.
We gotta find Deathcap.
Yeah. First priority, find Deathcap. Second priority, GTFO. Third priority, plot stuff.
Okay. I have a question. Should we roll for recap this time? Or are we good without a recap?
I say we should roll for recap, because...
How about I just do recap? We defeated the giant demon boss, then Alex had traumatic current story, and then we are now under attack by the entire kingdom.
That's pretty much what happened. You guys battled Lorazok, finally sent him back to Avexis for once and for all. This giant demon invasion ended in the death of King Tormir VI, and then after a couple of days where you guys just rested and helped people build their houses back and everyone get back into their daily lives as best as you could in such a destroyed environment, you were all summoned up to meet with the Duke Prince Everard, who once owned Keep Cormyrnos. You had 2 long rests.
Okay.
Wait, hang on. Before you do that, are you talking? Did you take any damage from what's his face's?
Oh no,
the Jester. Yeah, so I would assume you'd have used your stuff on the Jester. So don't long rest for last session.
Yeah, last session we got in 2 long rests.
Yes,
I'm just like,
entire long rests.
Yeah. And
so,
I took some damage. I only took like 6 necrotic damage, I think.
I think everyone should have taken 6 necrotic damage from his little wild magic surge.
Yeah, okay. So we have 6 necrotic damage on the record, right?
That's probably about it. I don't think he intended to do any damage to the rest of you. Okay. I don't think he did any damage to the rest of you.
Well, I'm down.
So just the 6 necrotic.
All I can see is
emotional damage.
Emotional damage. Yeah.
Yep. That's the thing he did. He did tons of emotional damage, but that's about it. So right now, most of you are. Let's just move over to the King's Gate map for right now.
Yeah, move over to King's Gate map, because oh boy.
Most of you are here in Keykeeper Square in this region. There is a crowd of hypnotized people behind you that are all just sort of swaying in the wind as the Jester. So the hypnotized people are all along here after listening to the Jesters, after listening to Duke Prince Everard's reinstatement of Vex Mortem as the new ruler of Kingsgate, and thus, Corinthia. Kingsgate rules over the sub-province of Corinthia, which has now the entirety of Corinthia, and that's probably, you assume, only Corinthia has probably installed Vex Mortem yet again.
Oh boy.
This entire thing has been enacted.
How
In
can that just
Corinthia
spread so
only.
quickly, just out of curiosity? Like if he just said
As soon as it is activated, it's... You may actually don't know. You don't know how it could be activated so quickly.
Like,
Maybe
why
the
would he-
world
why
doesn't.
would he have
Maybe
the
it
power to do
doesn't
that?
spread so fast.
Why does it
Maybe the word
need-
doesn't spread so fast.
Maybe there's just this little alarm everywhere, and like
It's Order 66, everybody. On your guard, you get an inhibitor chip in your brain.
But any,
It's like-
just out
It's a
of
sign.
curiosity, though.
It's a sign. It's
Not
a sign that glows. It's just like Vex Mortem, Vex Mortem, Vex Mortem.
Well, not right. It's not like Beetlejuice. You can't just say it 3 times and everybody's got to do it. But why this guy would have had to have some kind of authority in order to be able to do that?
Well, let's assume that it's at least starting right now in Kingsgate, and it may take a couple of days for it to activate in the rest of the in the sub province.
We're basically kind of doing. If you've played the FTL game, you're trying to stay ahead of the enemy army trying to capture you.
Right. All right.
Exactly.
Well, I can.
So we want to.
What is I can
Yeah, we
believe.
want.
Deathcap is somewhere. We have no idea where he is.
I can totally believe that Vex Mortem is happening here in Kingsgate. But I just
Here in
want to know is,
Kingsgate.
do we have reason to believe that it's happening elsewhere? So that when we escape, we're going to be
Not at all.
all right.
You have
okay, that's
no
what I want
reason to believe it would have spread. There's no logical reason going through your head right now, Karu. That's like, okay, everywhere must have had Kingsgate, have Vex Mortem enacted yet again.
Right.
How was that possible? It was
Right.
only just instated
That's my
yet again in this place, improvised by the Jester.
All
So
right.
what is going on? How the hell could it get out so quickly? And it probably hasn't.
Right. So that's what's going through my head. Like, what is going on? How the hell could this possibly happen so quickly? But where's Deathcap?
You don't know.
We don't know. So we look at each other. What are we going to say? We need to spread out something. We need to get away from this crowd for one thing, and then we need to spread out.
Mm-hmm. This charmed
Oh,
crowd.
just to recap, the rest of you guys are all in the square, the Keykeeper square, and the last thing that happened was the Jester teleporting into the crowd and getting away.
Yep. After taking a
I'm
couple of
pretty
magic
sure.
missiles. I think he
After
took a
taking
couple of magic
oh no, he shielded those magic missiles, I'm
And
pretty
he-
sure.
Right, I forgot about that. He did have shield. And yeah, tried magic missile, it got deflected.
Can we run out of the square? Is there an open pathway to run down any one of these alleyways or anything? Or are we surrounded completely by this mob?
There's just, the mob is not really a mob. They're just standing there swaying at the moment. Just swaying.
All right, then.
I don't want to get near them in
Oh,
case
no,
they
yeah.
decide to activate like freaking zombies. I mean, is it possible to get out of here without going close to them?
No. Well, you could go through like alleys, back alleys. They're not flooding around every corner. They're just acting like normal people. They were acting like normal people who were hypnotized in the blink of an eye. So they're just standing in the middle of the square or off to the side. They're not trying to keep you out. They don't have, it doesn't appear that they have any mental capacity at the moment.
All right.
All right. So yeah, basically it's more like they're just frozen still at the moment. So we can maneuver through them, probably with a couple of dex checks to make sure we don't hit them. Is that the
Oh,
problem?
are you trying not to hit them?
They're not. I mean, probably because they're not currently, in control. It's not their fault they're charmed.
Okay. So what are you guys doing?
I don't want to get near them. I mean, are there any? What if I look around me? What do I see?
The moment you see this, the square is just flooded with people. The sun is actually cresting up over the top of the sky, getting on to about noon. And you don't see any guards nearby, oddly enough.
Yeah.
Is there?
Except for the.
Kara, can you make a perception check for me?
Yeah. Oh, I hate perception.
First check of the session. It's
Slow motion rolling going on here. 6.
Oh yeah.
Ah. 8. Well,
8.
yeah, 8.
What you see around you is just a bunch of common folk and people who are a little bit more noble, just standing about, really just swaying in the wind. Their eyes have turned a deep purple, like you'd seen on the guards' faces that were about to execute Alex's family. Alex, are you still in your your shapeshifter form?
Yes, I'm in my natural changeling form still.
Okay.
I have not noticed that I have transformed.
So you just still think you're Alex?
Yes.
Neat. What are you doing?
I'm gonna join up with the others and just try and get out of here now. Because I do think I was like up on the stage or
Yeah,
the yeah.
I think you were
There's a-
next to the stage. Like right up next to the stage.
Yeah. I had moved up to attack him and then Yeah.
Okay. So now you're intending to push through the crowd and go?
Yeah, probably. Like,
yeah I
I mean,
attempt
get
to
as close to the crowd as possible without disturbing them. Probably won't do that. So we'll like gently push them out of the way, not full on
Gently?
body, but not full on body slam them. But like,
Eh,
There seem to be
okay.
plenty of
So if
alleys
you're
around here, guys, and plenty of like ways through the streets without going near them. Unless I'm fully surrounded, which I can't really get that out of the description.
You're not. Okay, sorry. So, you guys have stepped up towards the stage. The crowd has stepped back. They're funneling down into the streets. The square here, where you guys are, is open. Down here is where the crowd
If you're
has
clicking on
gathered.
something, I can't see anything. If you're clicking on something,
Oh
yeah,
shit!
if
I
you're
was on
clicking
the I was on the
something,
dungeon
I can't
master. I was on the GM layer. You guys
Okay.
are
That's my
here in the
problem.
square.
Oh,
All right.
You guys are
I
in
did
the
not know
square.
where we were. Okay, that's good.
My apologies. You're in the square. The stage is like there.
Yep.
The crowd is pushed back. You pushed forwards. The crowds are down the streets here
Okay.
and across there, just getting any sort of viewpoint that they can.
Oh, that's different.
But you have an
Alright.
open square in the very center where the stage is.
Okay.
The stage is right next to the arch. You guys are standing in front of the stage, and the crowd has stopped moving that are funneling down into the streets. Does that paint a better picture for you?
Yeah, much better. Because I like to
Okay,
think we have to go.
good.
We have to go through them somehow. So I guess we do have to go through toward the second arch going south. Although I don't know where the hell would Deathcap go.
Where is
I say that.
Deathcap?
I say,
Yeah,
Benramzec.
Like-
where the hell would Deathcap have gone? Where is he?
I don't know. No, sometimes I don't know. Since we've gotten here, he tends to have tends to disappear.
Ah,
Ah,
Alex, do you know where he is? And I look and I stop in the middle of my sentence when I see Alex's face. I said, I just like stopped in my mid sentence because it was a new appearance. Alex,
I noticed it. He stops and I look down at myself and go, "Oh crap!"
oh, we don't have time for this. You can explain later, and you will be explaining later.
And
do you know where Deathcap is?
I shapeshift back to normal.
Ugh. Is there, Karhu? Is there any way to? Okay, you know what? We need to get out of here. If Vex Mortem is activated here, then it's only a matter of time before it activates everywhere else.
We have to get the goblin. Where the hell did he go?
I don't know.
All right, should we split up or stay together? We've got to catch him. I don't know. If we split up, we're in trouble because they might just capture us and put us away. They might have already put him away. That would
Damn
be
it,
fun.
damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it.
Yeah.
Ah,
To figure out where in the world would. Let's see. Is there any clue, DM, where
Wait,
he might have gone? And did he give any sort of information away to anyone of where he was going?
Karhu,
That's up to Deathcap.
can you cast the fireball spell up into the air as a signal flare
I
to
can.
Deathcap?
Absolutely can. All right, I guess that's better than nothing. Let's try to do that. So I try to cast Fireball directly straight up above us, as high as it can go, which is pretty damn high, right? It's about 850
Oh, yeah.
feet up in the air, so they should be able to see that. I'm hoping he's going to localize this. Fireball directly up into the air. I'll mark the spell slot. Oh my god, I'm down to 0 third level spell slots now.
Oh, so that's the only one you can do.
yeah, but it's actually a really good use for it. So
Boom. All right, yeah, so we do that. Fire right up in the air as a flare. Excellent.
Okay,
Yeah.
Roll
Yeah,
a
it is.
d20 and see if you hit a bird.
Yeah.
Roll a d20 and see if you hit Deathcap in bird form.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh
No, wait, no, he's a 6th
Luckily,
level
you can't
druid.
do that until level 8.
He can't do flying forms.
He still can't because
Well,
he's
that's
a
lucky.
cleric splash, but
I should see
Okay.
to get free dinner. I could have cooked bird fall out of the sky. I couldn't have.
Roll a
sure,
d20.
you actually see a pigeon flying across the sky, and then as you send it up, you notice the fireball explodes, it detonates, erupts outwards, and then just comes back to a point in the center and disappears. And where the pinprick of light once was, you can see a scorched feather, just single feather, just falling down slowly, rocking side to side until it rests on the ground.
Oops.
He murdered a pigeon.
That karma will get me later. So we have to wait here, I guess, until Deathcap finds us.
Deathcap, would you say that you would have seen that?
I honestly would have been too focused with what I was doing.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Also, you were indoors, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So then you wouldn't have seen it. You may have heard it, but that is the only reference you have. At the moment, you just hear the sound of an eruption coming from the sky, almost like a firework that just bursts outwards and then is gone a split second later.
Where would he have gone? We need to figure out whether or not he's left anybody any clue whatsoever where he went.
Again, up to Deathcap. Deathcap, did you do any sort of thing that would have indicated to the party where you were going?
While
I'm assuming the answer is no, but it's up to you.
No is a fine answer.
while we were traveling and like exploring the city and whatnot, I would say when I was with Benramzec, I was like oddly fascinated by like one spot.
All right. And Benramzec might have noticed this.
Well, I will. I'll roll a d20, see if he actually. Hey, I'm on d20. Fuck. Is that a good enough roll, Fenris?
Yeah, sure. 12, you distinctly remember Deathcap being fascinated by Elder's herbs.
Ah, that's my own guess. My guess was Elder's.
He's at Elder's Herbs. He's probably at Elder's Herbs.
Facepalm, of course.
Which is on the other side of town.
All right, we got to work.
Well, it is close to the north gate, so we can get out through there.
Perfect. Excellent. Let's go. So now we try to do this pushing through the people thing. All right, unless they've dispersed a bit in a small bit of time. Did they respond at all to the fireball?
No, actually, all of them have still continued just waving and blinking slowly.
Right.
The mounts
Yeah,
wide
that's a
gate.
good path. Whoever just drew that path, that's the path.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so you begin pushing through the crowds. Are you regarding the people at all, or are you just going through them?
It's not their fault. Ram's just going to try to be as gentle as possible while still being forceful enough to get them out of the way.
All right, that's fine. So you can just that does not require any sort of check. If you were trying to avoid them completely, it'd just require a dex check. But since you're not, you can just gently usher them aside as you're going through. Just start dashing as the crowd ends,
Right.
and make your way all the way up towards the Baccarat mines, and then over to Elder's Herbs.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so excellent. So we're outside of Elder's Herbs. We've been in there before because this is where we were looking for our dragon pals.
Right? Yeah, we've been in
Alex
this.
is very familiar with this place, right, Alex?
Alex is very familiar with this place.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Is Deathcap trying to actually get one of these dragons?
Oh,
No, Deathcap is not trying to do that.
he's looking at
Deathcap,
herbs.
do you feel as though you should describe where exactly you are and what you are doing, just for our sake here, just to tell when you will be discovered or not? Or do you want to leave it up to my improv here?
Ooh, nerd clusters.
I am like at least 5 feet inside the shop, or like the greenhouse where he keeps all of his plants, and I'm trying to look to see which plant I can use to heal
Okay.
as I'm doing my thing. Like I'm doing something, but while I'm casting, I want to look to see which one do I recognize has healing property.
Can you make a nature check for me?
That would make sense.
Jesus Christ.
You're just going through pots and plants everywhere, just trying to see if anything has healing properties. You just see some sage, some weird ass plant you've never seen before. Looks like a twisty, spiny herb of some sorts. And yeah, no, nothing really catches your eye.
Okay, so I am gonna like just you know what, DM, I'm gonna leave this in your hands. This is what I plotted. So go ahead.
Okay. So, hang on.
Jeez.
Yes. Okay. Give me just 1 second. Oh, Jesus.
What?
That's a little dark. Um. Okay. Ew. Um. Okay. You're trying to do that?
Yes.
You would probably have all of the stuff you needed within your supplies to cast this spell. That, or you could use your spellcasting focus.
Oh.
So if they're coming to that direction, they would see drag mercs heading into the shop.
Yep.
Drag
Specifically,
marks?
drag marks, as in
A body?
very, yeah, maybe. Actually, yeah, no, there's definitely blood, like lots of blood, lots and lots and lots of blood.
Oh man, so we see this and I immediately think it's something, I don't know what it is actually. Is it a lot of blood?
Lots of blood mixed with some nuts and bolts that are of a bronzish color that have fallen off.
This is very strange. I look at Benramzec. This can't be Deathcap.
No, I mean, unless he's secretly part of the Sigil Alliance, which I highly doubt. I'm not going to be honest.
Oh. And then immediately I say, he's trying to revive. And then I run toward the Elder's Herbs. Genisio Bearpaw.
Yep.
He's trying to revive.
Okay, you.
What? Oh, he is getting a talking to. It's just, yep, initiate dad mode.
At least I'm not the only one this time.
Nope. Okay, so sorry, what?
No, so like as soon as they walk in, I'm just gonna like cut my hand and like have the blood dripping from my wound like begin dripping on top of Genisio's body. As soon as I notice them, I'm gonna like kind of like nervous laugh, like it's different from back then. I can bring him back.
Okay, so you've all busted through the door into an herbalist's shop, and you see standing before you is the body, which has been completely lacerated and eviscerated, of Genisio Bearpaw, and Deathcap attempting to, he, like, cuts himself, drips blood onto the body. Okay, sorry, where are you getting the piece of flesh? Are you just... Are you using your own piece of flesh, or do you have some other piece of flesh lying around somewhere?
There were a lot of dead bodies.
There were.
Yeah, so You know what? Honestly, I'm gonna offer up a piece of his own flesh, and
It doesn't specify where the flesh has to come from, just as a piece of flesh.
Great point.
It's like just a little. It's just a little bit. It's just a sliver.
Okay. And the bone dust. I would,
So-
if you wanted
These
to,
are-
you could
these are
have some
herbalist.
on your person.
yeah, I would have had like random animal that I crushed up and used that as dust.
Oh,
He
dear.
also is in an herbalist shop, and bone dust is a fertilizer.
Yeah, so you could assume that you could find some in some sort of vase or something around the area. Probably not a vase, some sort of pot. So, cool.
Is there any consequence of necromancy in this world? What is the cost of doing magic of this kind?
Ooh, that is a good point, actually.
It's difficult to say.
Would I know this?
Okay, you would certainly know that there are a lot of different laws that are prohibited by magic. Some laws are made of fear, made by wizards that are far out to the east. Some are made by the lording scholars of Prismon themselves. And those are the real ones you need to follow, or you're going to get screwed by the most powerful wizards in all the world.
I'm talking
So-
more about actual, like, I mean, again, necromancy. It is.
Consequences of necromancy.
You're making when you're doing something like this, you're sort of working against the natural flow of things, and so there should be some conservation law at work where, if you raise this person from the dead, you pay a cost in some sense in order to sort of even the scales with nature. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, make a nature check.
All right.
What is the Arcana, though?
Nature or Arcana? What do you want?
No, nature. This is a nature check.
Okay. Wow, this is rolling so slow. 11 plus 5 is 16.
That's pretty good.
16.
You have heard of some truly horrible things called curses that are brought on by eldritch powers that lie underneath everything.
I see.
You would run the risk of being cursed by nature itself if you revive something more powerfully than this. This is just bringing a dead person back to life. This is bringing a zombie back to life. You're pretty safe with this one. But if you were
Okay.
to, say, cast a more powerful healing spell that would bring someone back to life without consequence, such as Revivify, that could have serious consequences.
So he's actually just trying to make a zombie out of Genisio Bearpaw. He's trying to make a mech.
You don't know.
He's trying to make a mech to run around on. Is what he's trying to do, right? He's gonna have Genisio
Not
Bearpaw
sure.
the mech, which is hilarious.
Considering he's part metal.
Yes. Okay.
Oh,
He's animating dead.
He's animating the dead body. Well, you would recognize those specific ingredients as a spell for animate dead, and so you can assume that he will not be penalized for
Okay.
raising Genisio Bearpaw
not by
in this
nature
way.
itself.
Yeah.
By nature itself, he's not going to be penalized. Socially, oh boy.
So actually, this is going to be interesting. So at this point, Deathcap, this takes you 1 minute to cast, right?
Yes.
How far do you want to be into the casting process?
Wait, it says the duration is instantaneous.
No, the
Casting time is 1 minute. It happens immediately, but the casting time is a minute.
Yeah.
So they would have like burst in after I had cut my hand and the offerings. So like I've already finished the preparations. It's just the spell's almost complete.
It's like the final touch. We come into the last 6 seconds and we're just like, what the heck is going on here? And then he gets up.
And then, sorry, go ahead.
No, I when I say it's different, that would be when the spell finishes.
Okay. It's okay, it's different. And then suddenly, Genisio Bearpaw's eye opens a bright, glowing blue. And he just sort of rises and sits up and leans forwards awkwardly.
You know,
Not saying anything and
I'm
not
not-
doing anything.
So,
I'm not going to question it right now, Deathcap.
are you in this desperate need of a vehicle?
I'm literally just gonna look at them confused and no, he died and I brought him back. I'll do the same with any of you. I don't want to any more friends.
I crouch down next to Deathcap. He's
Yeah.
really not back, Deathcap. This is a zombie.
Gonna just blink. Like I heard the words, but I don't understand what it means. And I'm just gonna like just pat his leg and, but he's here. He's back. What do you mean?
Oh dear. Well,
Does he speak?
try to speak with him. See what happens.
Gonna
Okay, hang on. I need everyone to roll a haunt check.
What?
A what?
Look at your character sheets and scroll down. You should see a custom score on there called a custom ability score or skill called Haunt. I need everyone to roll a Haunt check.
Yeah, it's a brand new.
It's not on mine, but that's probably just because I'm
Scroll down.
You know,
it should be.
roll
Oh,
20.
you're not in roll. You're freaking roll 20. It's a flat wisdom.
All
Flat
right.
wisdom check. If you do not
Yeah,
have
so just
a proficiency.
all right.
15.
Okay.
11.
Oh my god. Okay, so Alex, the trauma and horror of watching your own family be executed in front of you is getting to your head, and you suddenly feel something in the back of your mind, a hum of sorts, something stagnant, like it's always been there, and yet only just now making itself known. I need you to roll a D100 for me.
No, he failed.
Yeah. The DC is 10. Whenever you succeed a haunt check, it increases by 1.
All right, what is it I need to roll again? Sorry.
I need you to roll a D100.
All right.
Oh, and then I need to roll a D100 too. 53. 26? Oh god. Okay. Oh, you need to roll on this 1d4 minus 1 times. Okay, so it rolls once. 53. Psionic abnormalities. 53. Alex, at the moment, this is extremely odd for you. You feel suddenly, not only does this psychic presence, not only was there this psychic presence there all along, but there's someone else in your head.
What?
There's another person inside of your head. An imaginary friend that's in your brain and next to you at the same time. And you look to your left, no one's there. Look to your right, no one's there. You're sure someone's there. That's extremely strange.
Well, this is an unfortunate turn of events, isn't it?
Great. Now we've got.
Just in my head, I just think, am I turning out like Karhu?
Yeah, exactly. No, that's what we need. We have half of our party schizophrenic.
Yep.
Or should I be precise?
Okay.
Multiple personality disorder.
So, Alex, you rolled the haunt that says you act on one of your character's levels of madness. Resolve this narratively, but make sure that it directly harms the party in some way, shape, or form. That is your new level of sort of semi-madness. That does not last like a flaw. This will only last for 24 hours. But what does Alex do? How do you react negatively to realizing that there's something horrible going on? You've got a second person living in your head with you. What do you do, basically? What do you do? This is a tricky one. You don't really have a big level of madness yet.
You know, you could probably just run right off into the crowd
You
again.
wanna
That's going to be a
re-roll?
pain in our ass because we kind of lit out of here. And if he takes off and runs away from this thing and we got to go find him in the crowd or something, it's going to be annoying.
Yeah.
He's like,
Actually, I take it back. That's a really complicated one that does not work for this, so I'd like you to re-roll the D100.
Yeah.
This
let's
would
do-
work if you had more
yeah.
exposure to the haunt at this point in time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like, what does it technically do if I have a madness of 0 right now?
right.
You don't have a madness. It's
That's why I
it's
said
not a
madness
score.
of 0.
If you don't have any madness, then I don't know.
So
You're
it does
gonna
nothing?
no, you're gonna have to re-roll because a
Okay.
haunt triggered and it has to have some effect. But this is actually going to be happening more later. This is not meant to be here always.
19.
Okay, that's more acceptable.
What does this one do?
What's
Alex,
a 19 do?
You feel the sound. You hear the sounds of evil spirits and creatures from all around seem to flash as signals in your mind, and you
Ugh, this-
immediately latch onto something extremely dangerous. This attracts the nearest monster directly to your position.
Oh.
So that would be. What's the nearest monster? Jesus. Hang on.
One of the fairy dragons?
Actually, why not? That is a monster.
Perfect.
Okay. As you feel that, you suddenly see a.
Or does it have to be a monster type?
No, it has to be a type of creature. It attracts the nearest. No, it attracts the nearest evil aligned creature.
Oh, damn,
It's
evil
It
line.
Definitely
No,
can't be a
chaotic
fairy
good.
dragon.
No, not
No.
a fairy dragon. They're neutral at worst.
Yeah, they're. I think they're chaotic good.
Yeah. Like I
Um,
said, neutral at worst.
neutral at worst. Yep. Okay, so give me like 3 seconds as I
Look up what
Pop
creature
over.
might be around.
pop over to
What did you
Roland's Guide to
say?
Monsters.
It resummons Lion Rune.
Oh, yeah, we don't
I
want
was
that
gonna
guy.
say it could bring Lion Rune back, but I don't think
Oh,
it makes
God,
any
I hope
sense.
not. Line Rune showing up again. Like, we thought we
That
got
would
rid of
be
you for a
bad.
little while.
No, wait. No, what if one of the demons survived and has just kind of been hiding?
Oh my god.
Hey, what
Oh,
what about this reanimated corpse we have here? Is there anything evil about that?
Sure. Yeah, that's good. Zombies are neutral evil. So yeah, as you suddenly lock the psychic connection with Genisio Bearpaw,
Oh,
and
God.
he turns and looks at you, gets up, shifts off the table, and slams at you. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh, God.
Oh,
It's the
boy.
stupidest turn order we've ever gone into.
Holy mackerel.
Oh yeah. All right, initiative. Let's go.
Alex, Benramzec.
That was a double
Haru.
18 on my
I got a 10.
You have advantage. God damn it! I keep forgetting.
Allowed.
Deathcap, and then Genisio.
Oh, I didn't do this.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
oh, lucky for me,
My
I
little
didn't.
brother.
I did not.
My little brother. He made 3 ingredient peanut butter cookies.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Deathcap, what did you get on your roll? Oh, a 12?
Yes.
10, 11, 12. Let's see. What does Genisio get? God damn it, I need to get the stats. I was not ready for this.
He just that's for a zombie.
Yep, he is the stats for a zombie.
I must say, this
Where
actually
are
makes
you?
sense in terms of the story, right? I mean,
It really does. Yeah,
I mean,
actually.
Deathcap
It
just
makes a ton of sense.
summoned a zombie. He doesn't know what a zombie is, and at the same time, Alex just had this
No.
traumatic event and this haunt thing happen, and all of a sudden, well, sort of like it. felt to him.
Zombie. Yeah. Honestly,
Okay.
this makes narrative sense and is awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, it is actually. This is
We're
awesome.
gonna have to
Alex, you're up first.
We have to re-kill Genisio and then explain it to Deathcap. This is going to be very interesting.
More trauma for Deathcap. I
Yeah.
love how everyone. I thought Deathcap would for sure fail that haunt roll. I just felt like the connection was there. I was like, he's gonna fail this, and it's gonna be more traumatic for him.
But it does kind of make sense that it ended up being Alex.
It does, Alex.
Honestly,
Yeah, it
I
really makes
almost
sense for
failed
you.
it. I almost failed it.
You did
Like,
almost
I
fail
was
it. The
2 points-
DC's 10.
Yeah. Mine was an 11.
If it wasn't for my +3, I would have failed.
Oh dear God.
Wow.
I just rolled lucky. I have
Okay.
I have one in wisdom.
Oh jeez.
Oh,
Okay.
same here. Same
Alex.
here.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna pull out Vincere and hope it works.
Okay, roll attack.
Roll for brain damage.
Roll emotional
Oh,
damage.
boom.
23,
Yeah, that's definitely gonna hit. AC 8.
and
Yeah, he
then
currently has the stats of a zombie.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, wow.
You thrust your rapier forwards, and you can see the head explodes completely, scatters across the floor, and then the body keeps lumbering towards you.
What?
What the fuck?
He's instantly mortal. Deathcap. Oh, anything else, Alex? Sorry.
oh yeah. The Constitution save.
Oh, or be stunned. You're right.
All right.
I forgot. That's another thing I've forgotten this entire time. Thank you for reminding me. That's a
That's something
4.
that I've been forgetting as well.
Yeah.
And then he's stunned.
Yeah,
He's
so he's stunned until, what is it, the start or end of your next turn?
I think it's
Start of his next turn, maybe.
on hit, the target takes a DC 10, stunned until the end of its next turn.
Oh my god.
Wow.
That would explain why this is an uncommon magic item. Okay, cool. Deathcap.
And that's not going to be happening.
Oh,
So-
thank you for reminding me. I totally forgot I put that in there.
I've been forgetting too. So
Yeah.
Maybe you should
I-
put that into the into one of the effects description of the weapon.
uh,
You
Okay.
you can do you should be able to do that.
yeah, I'll do that.
Honestly,
I'll do that
Alex-
later.
It's up to you. Deathcap, what are you doing?
So seeing Alex attack Gennaro's body and the head explode, I'm just gonna like have my hand out in like a pained face, like what why would you do that to him? And like not observing what's going on. It's Gennaro, stop! And I'm gonna cast Bane on Gennaro.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
So,
Wait,
is that a wisdom save?
Wait, so you're commanding him?
No.
So they have to
No, it's the animated dead. You can command him as a bonus action.
oh even better. I
Hey, it is currently. Wait, hang on. If this is an animated creature, is it completely under control? I would assume so, yeah?
under my control for 24 hours, which
Under your control. Sure, then you can command it. I'm gonna have him make a wisdom save, though, because he
He
is
goes,
currently
"Sit," and all of a
attracted to
sudden-
Alex by the power of the Great Old Ones.
And he also
Gennario,
doesn't have keys at the moment.
sit. Gennario, sit. He sits down with no head.
I feel like it would be a wisdom save between Deathcap and the Great Old Ones.
I would think so. I would think so, too. Can Deathcap make a wisdom...
Like to see whose
You make a
willpower is stronger.
wisdom
in
check.
controlling Single zombie.
Wisdom check. DC is gonna be 15. Just for funsies.
Oh
Sick.
no.
You
Zombie-
are trying your best to mentally command this zombie to sit its ass down and stop attacking. Unfortunately, this thing is bloodthirsty and it is inhuman and it wants to murder your friend. So it unfortunately does not have any effect.
all right. So
That's
then
your bonus action, right?
yeah. So then I'm just gonna go ahead and cast Bane, and it's like I'm gonna look at the rest of the group, and there's gonna be tears, and I can't stop him. What do I do? And then just Bane.
Charisma save?
Yes.
That is gonna be a wonderful old 6 with a -3,
So he
so
subtracts
he
it
fails.
from his next whatever he does. A dex attack roll or saving throw.
Okay, yeah, subtract a d4. I'm not sure he's gonna live long enough though. Karu.
No,
wanna-
he's not.
I unfortunately, as much as I'm pained for Deathcap and his situation, see what's
His
going on
trauma.
here is trauma, right? I'm going to firebolt Gennario directly in the chest. So is it what's the light in here like? Is it dark?
It's completely black. It's
Completely
pitch black
dark.
in here.
All of a sudden, there's a flash of like magical fire, and the firebolt shoots toward Gennario's heart. And I'm rolling slow motion dice.
Jesus Christ, you're nice.
Wow.
19.
Firebolt. 19's definitely gonna hit. You
Yeah.
would have advantage. It doesn't even matter though, because
Yeah, here we go. So
Dead.
he's probably fine, but let's see. He's probably was mortal, so
you have to roll really badly not to knock him to 0 right now.
what's
Yeah,
that?
no, he's 10 damage over that threshold. So he needs to make a Constitution saving throw or die. Because Undead Fortitude. So it's 10 plus 30. He needs to make an 18. He does not make an 18. You conjure your firebolt and launch it forwards. It sparks off the metal and like melds it into his skin. And as it jams forwards, he launches forwards, and the firebolt ricochets off, bounces off the ceiling, hits a potted plant, and hits him in the leg, knocking his leg clean off, and he falls over right onto the spike, jamming through his chest and into his other arm. And as the animated corpse flails around and tries to unpin its arm to claw towards you and kill you, it completely fails, and it like lies over limp,
Yeah.
and then turns to dust. And you're out of combat. Who'd have guessed?
I sigh, try not to breathe in the zombie dust and say, you see, Deathcap, it's a zombie. It's an evil creature. You basically just turned Generio's body into a monster. That's what that spell does. If you'd like me to show you, I have a copy in this old book of mine here.
Necromancers.
I'm just gonna have like my 2 index fingers touching each other with my head down, and it's like, I'm sorry. Like I got voted by a parent.
Oh my God.
Now, hopefully we haven't drawn too much attention to ourselves. We really ought to exit by the north gate because I have worse news for you, Deathcap. Vax Mortem has been reinstated. We're all in danger.
So my ears are just gonna droop, and my eyes are gonna like narrow, and it's like,
You don't know about Vex Mortem?
no, can we go now? Can we?
Okay, he
Drop in-
understands. Let's get the hell out of here. Come on. I turn around and we go like book it out the door and out toward the northern gates. I'm going at least. I don't know what the rest of you guys are doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna like Benramzec's gonna. Yeah, he's gonna take a look at Deathcap. Like, you okay?
After hearing Vex Murdum came back, it's just gonna be like, that bothers me a lot more than losing Generio's body. Like
Emotional damage priorities.
Yeah, emotional damage priorities. Yep.
it's like
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
No. I'm just like, bitch.
Yeah. Yeah, that's about right. Come on. We need to go.
Do we have any resistance when we get to the gate?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's tons. As you see guards funneling onto the roofs, pulling out bows and arrows and raining arrows down on you. I need So we're going to go into a skill challenge right now. You can use any skill you would like 3 times. You need to make 3 separate skill checks. Every single check is made with a DC of 15. If you want to use animal handling to try to call down a bird or like a flock of birds to knock a lot of the guards off of balance so you can run fast. If you beat the DC, you can use any narrative means to succeed through this challenge. If you beat 2 or more, you're home free and you get to the gate. If you fail to only succeed 1, then you lag back and you take 3d6 damage from the arrows.
Jesus.
Yeah.
But if you fail all of them, that's not gonna be good.
Can we just back the hell out of here and then try to go up the mountains and come back? Or is it too late?
I don't think that'll work. This is one of those places where we need to use the gate because anything else would take too much time and they'd be.
All right. Now they know where we are. Now they know where we are. We should have realized this before we tried it. Okay.
Yeah. So.
Does anyone have any skill in mind they would like to use?
What I would like to do once I see that there's men with bows and arrows coming at us and like Vex Murdum, and thanks to Mazer gifted me more power. I'm just gonna like climb on top of Benramzec's back, and I'm crying and seeing the arrows being launched. I'm just gonna cast Wind Wall.
Ooh.
What does that do?
I
Yeah, you
cast.
guys in that.
Oh no!
Wall of wind rises from the ground, point you choose within range. Wall up to 50 feet long, 15 feet tall, and 1 foot thick. Shape wall anyway.
Arrows can't get through it. I
Yeah.
remember that. Okay. So you can cover a. Hang on. So it's 50 feet long. I would say that gives you and. Ooh. I think that gives everyone 1 success on a check. So you guys only need to make 2 successful checks now.
All right, so here's a check for you. Since he's got the wind wall there, I want to use an Arcana check to try to figure out whether or not I can time when these arrows come and hit this thing, whether or not there'll be a gap in time where we can move through the wall and get to the gate before the next rain of arrows can get through the wall.
I think that the Deathcap put it alongside on the roofs where the arrows were coming from. 'Cause
Really?
the guards are on the rooftops of the buildings.
Oh,
So I
Oh,
thought,
wow.
I thought that, wait, hang on. What are you doing? Deathcap, how does this wall look?
No, because I can't take it with us. So yeah, I would place it where the arrows are coming from.
okay.
So
Cool.
smack dab right in front of them.
All right.
Right?
So it's very difficult for them to.
At least half of the arrows.
Now,
What happened?
all right. Then what I'm going to do for a check then is I'm going to do an investigation check to see if there are any because of all the trees and things that are up to the edge of the wall on the inside of the wall, if there's a path close enough to the wall that we can take that will avoid them firing straight down at us without much difficulty, without a lot of
Sure,
difficulty.
make an investigation check.
17.
That succeeds. Yeah, that
Right.
succeeds. Car, your ridiculous abilities at this make it extremely easy to find a very simple path, honestly. All you need to do is cut right through one of the alleys and you'll basically be there. You'll be hidden from the guards. It's pretty tight-knit, so there's not really any way they can shoot arrows down upon you. You've also got the wind wall there, so nothing can go through that. You just sprint off in that direction. Do you have an idea? Do you want to just do the same thing for the second and final check, or are you good?
Can I do the same thing? Am I allowed
Same
to do
thing,
both?
sure.
So so basically what I'm going to try to do is also direct them through. I don't know. I could probably direct them the same way. I don't know if this investigation check makes sense, but let's try it.
You gonna try to misdirect them?
No, I'm going to try to direct my friends there.
Drag them with you. Oh!
Missed that one.
Yeah, unfortunately that one,
They
you
can't
just
follow.
disappear
Yeah.
into the foliage, and also you get hung up by some bushes that are in front of you. You hadn't calculated their presence
Yeah.
in your original ideas here.
Shit.
But
I'm like,
you
oh.
run into these bushes, and it slows you down, but you pop out on the other side, and you see the gate there. And standing between, it's like the front gate, the south gate.
Yeah.
There are 2 gates on either side, the outer gate and the inner gate.
Right.
And the inner gate has been pulled open by a struggling miniature figure, an aquamarine colored kobold with
White.
extremely white. It's a white kobold?
Yeah.
Okay, it looked aquamarine. My apologies. With these very tight goggles strapped to her head. She's holding it and pulling it and keeping that gate open. So you can get to there.
All right. So I go up under that gate to make sure that I'm through the gate where that kobold is. And I'm going to keep low in case the kobold decides to sort of let go of it and try to break it down on me. Now, if I remember correctly, I mean, can I do this? Am I doing this stealthily enough? Because I don't want people on the top of the walls turning around and firing arrows down into me. Because I remember what the layout of the south gate was like.
It's pretty much that in the north gate. There are people on the top, all with purple glowing eyes. They're not doing this of their own volition, it seems.
Right.
Raining arrows down upon you and missing horribly.
All right. So I guess I'll stay. I don't want to.
Right.
We got to figure out a way to open that outside gate. Is the point?
There's a second chain.
Okay.
Mhm.
So I
There are
guess
two-
However, it's currently wrapped around. It's currently stuck, it seems. The second chain is high up, too high to even reach at the moment, as if someone had let it go too hard and it all bunched up in the pulley system.
is there any ladder or anything around here? I don't have to go over the top of the wall, but
There are two doors to either side in little cubbies where the chains are, so you can pull up and pull down the gate, but that's it.
are they on the
There doesn't
ground?
appear to be a
Those are on the ground level?
The doors are on the ground level, yes.
Okay.
Are we all with Karhu? Like, we're all-
Depends. We can continue that segment when everyone else finishes their checks.
Go ahead.
Alex, do you have anything you would like to do for your checks?
I guess just acrobatically dodge.
You could just
Acrobatics.
yeah. Okay. So by the way, I'd like to mention that there is something called you can just full sprint it, which is an athletics check. You can full sprint it if you want, or you can do something creative. So you can acrobatics your way over the roofs, like jumping, parkouring over the guards if you wanted, just knocking them off balance. That would be cool for acrobatics if you wanted to do that. It's basically what you're saying. Acrobatics your way around and stop them from shooting you. So sure, roll acrobatics.
All right.
Yep.
That is a success.
Did
That
it.
is a success.
All right.
Anything else for the other one, or are you just doing the same thing?
Do I need to do the one more in order to catch up to Karhu?
You have to do it twice more. No, you don't, because of wind wall. So you only need to do it one more. You only need to do a single more check.
Reroll was one automatic success because about only
everyone.
half the arrows.
Oh,
from-
so Karu, you would have successed flawless. You would have been flawless there then. So you just dash through and then sprint all your way into the little gatehouse area. So yeah, you're good because you got an automatic success from Deathcap.
Yeah, because my idea is like if I could, depending on like, because if I get into the guardhouse area where the second gate is closed, then I was thinking like doing a Mario hop between the walls to get up to the rope.
Nice.
Ooh. Sure, yeah, you can do that.
All right.
So make your acrobatics check. This is going to be getting to the gate. Getting to the gate is going to take your acrobatics check.
If we get Benramzec in here, Benramzec could give you 10 fingers and launch you up in the air and grab that.
Alex, you do lag behind quite a little bit, but you do just skip your way through without any sort of issue. No one hits you with an arrow or anything. Okay.
Alright.
Deathcap, what would you like to do? Oh, besides your wind wall.
He's currently on my back, so.
That's true.
Right.
Okay, Benramzec.
All right. Full sprint, athletics check, go. I'm good at this.
Probably the only one in our group who is.
Oh, yes,
That
you did it.
succeeds. You're pushing forward and running, and it's then that the wind wall drops.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Second one.
Arrows are clattering off all these stones in the street.
All right. How far
Yep,
away am I
arrows-
from the gate?
From what?
How far away am I from the gate?
You are about here-ish. I'll draw a little bit.
All right. So did I still get the auto success from the wind wall, or
Yeah, that was the tail end of the wind wall. So you just need to make a second one.
all right? Looking at the distance, looking at all of them, looking at Deathcap.
Mhm.
I'm sorry. I throw Deathcap.
Oh, God.
Okay, and it's then as you push forwards,
Boom.
just a few feet closer, and you'll be there, right under the gate. Arrows rain down upon you, missing left, right, and center, and the tiny white kobold holding up the gate looks like she's beginning to struggle. The gate begins to drop, and then you hear it. An arrow. Two of you behind the gate, but Deathcap and Benramzec are still behind as the gate comes crashing to the ground.
Shit.
An arrow has found its way into the back of Benramzec's knee, who fell forwards, chucking Deathcap forwards and landing.
He's gonna become a city patrol guard now.
Venom arrows. Okay.
More and more begin to rain down, sticking solidly into his back, shoulders, and legs. Suddenly, he pulls back onto one knee, shoving you forwards. Well, actually, he already did. He yeeted you forwards. And signaling you towards the gate. Deathcap, you have one turn to react.
I'm literally just like, as I'm being chucked, I'm gonna look at him, have my hand extended, like, don't go. As like tears are coming down my face, like I am slowly realizing what's happening.
A shadow cascades over the town from above. A slow-moving shadow, only about 300 feet in the air. As you gaze up, you see it. An enormous, black-painted ship with odd protrusions containing glowing crimson gems, all funneling energy into its sails. Suddenly, a figure leaps from the side of the ship and plummets, landing with a hard slam onto the ground. Though his armor appears jagged and heavy, full plate, he moves with familiar agility, pulling a wicked bow and arrow from his back, on which rests a massive sword. Stepping out of the shadow, you see the familiar gaunt face with beetle eyes and a worn-away nose framed by sharp, pointy hair. The pain from this arrow is substantially worse than the last. A shot in the back as the figure takes a step forwards, then another, sheathing his bow and pulling off his back the familiar silvered sword with an incredibly sharp edge. A cold, cool laugh echoes around as the arrows cease to fly and all becomes still.
Yes! I feel it! The infusion, the elation. The Lord is cold once again!
As Turcicon Nightbleeder steps forward and raises his sword, dust draws into view. All you hear are a few final words. Benramzec, what do you say? Before...
For me.
Sorry, what?
I say, give them hell for me.
Flash. Dust sweeps across. And when it clears, Benramzec stands, completely still. Arrows sticking out like porcupine quills from his back as his head rolls off its shoulders. And the landline rings. And the body falls limp to the ground. Standing with an enormous, cruel smile on his face, Nightbleeder turns to you.
Thank you. You've given me the pleasure, the most pleasure I felt in centuries. I would kill you all right now. But the hunt is why I survive. The joy of watching me prey, all before 1,000 arrows and blows of my swords.
Hit him with
You
a couple
sated
of.
me.
Hit him with a nice. Hit him with magic missile while he's monologuing. Second level
Okay.
magic missile. Boom! Right in the.
That's the second level magic missile. Boom! Roll damage.
What is it? Five. What am I? How many D4 do I want here for this? Second level. It's
This is second level 44.
44 plus 4, right?
Yeah, as he's speaking, you hear, "You have evaded me for far too long." As he gets slammed with several magic missiles. Cool.
14 points. Boom.
14 points as your magic missiles slam into his chest.
4 of them. Boom.
It stops his monologue. It cuts him off.
Yeah.
But he does the Luke Skywalker thing from the worst Star Wars movie ever, where he just pulls one hand up and dusts off his shoulder.
I am unleashed. And you can be sure you'll see me again, Karu Sarvi.
Seeing you right now, scumbag.
That you are. But not for too much longer.
He sheaths his sword, pulls out his bow, and knocks an arrow.
All right,
Everyone roll initiative.
we gotta get the hell out
Yet
of here.
again.
We are locked inside a goddamn cage trying to fight this guy with no spell slots. We're all dead. 3. Oh, no.
I rolled a 5.
5, okay.
Actually, yeah.
Not 209, jeez.
Who the hell is Paddywhack?
That would be the kobold.
Oh, that's the kobold.
Yeah, I kind of figured the moment that we saw her that
Benramzec was gonna kick the bucket, yeah.
yeah, especially once that first arrow hit, it's like okay, I see where this is going because he's like Benramzec should have died during that fight with the demon.
Yeah, that spoiler alert, Benramzec and I were talking about that and figured, yeah, this is
Yeah.
Why did
that was unsatisfactory, and he felt like that was special treatment. So figured take it out here.
If anything, it's kind of makes it seem like Benramzec was fated to die. He just somehow skipped it a little bit further into the future.
Yeah.
Yes, that's true.
Yep.
Okay, so he gets a 9. Well, Turcicon does.
Wow.
Paddywhack, you are first.
All right. Well, introductions can happen later.
I have
Right
a 15.
Wait, you have a 15?
Yeah,
Oh, 15. Jesus, my bad. I rolled a 5. That's the wrong person.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm just like, wait a second, why do I have 5?
I think this is my first time with this group going first in the order.
Pretty good.
It might be. Okay,
That bodes
one
well.
question. Paddywhack, do you want to describe your character any further?
All right then. So, Paddywhack. Well, as said before, she is a kobold, a white kobold. She's wearing pretty, honestly, kind of dirty, a bit sooty clothes, mostly browns, and at the moment, not really. Combat is happening. Introductions can happen later. But all right. So, here's the thing. I'm a battlesmith.
Right.
Is my construct with me?
Sure. Would the construct be with the cart and mule outside? Or would it be with you in here?
It'd probably be with me in here.
Yes, that is what it looks like.
Yeah. Huh?
Alex just liked the thing. Cool.
Yeah,
So it would be. It'd be funny if you were like standing on it to pull the chain down, or something like that. That'd be like a logical reason why you would have it with you. But that's up to you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sure, it can be with you.
All right. So anyway, oh god, I was not prepared for it to be like this. Okay. Sorry, give me a moment. I have to literally change mindsets real quick.
Yeah. Right.
All right, I have more options now, and I'm small. Like, no, I'm ridiculously small. Like, it's actually kind of crazy, but yeah. So, can you give me the description of the gatehouse one last time?
Do you want like just a visual appearance? I could just pull us over to the map before the other map to get an idea.
Yeah, I'm just
gonna do that.
You said that one of the chain holding the outside one, is currently
okay.
it's
We are in. Okay, we're freaking. What is that? You guys are in here. I have a Paddywhack mini ready.
Oh,
so
okay.
I can give that to you. Player tokens, Paddywhack. Here we go. And then we give you control. Wired. Okay. Question marks. That you should have control of that. You were over here.
Yep.
You were over here
not
pulling
officially Paddywhack quite yet.
Correct.
Currently, unknown kobold.
Yes. So there was one chain that you pulled, which was right here. Oh, that is not the right color.
Mm-hmm.
There's another one right here, which is higher up and has bunched up so that it is like probably 10 to 15 feet off the ground, as the chain itself got caught up in the pulley system. And the gate is now stuck shut.
Jeez.
Hmm.
Just when we need Ben
All right.
Remzec to be able to throw Alex up there to grab the damn thing. Oh,
Fucking Benramzec is dead. Yeah.
we just
Worst timing.
we just lost half our muscle. Oh Christ.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Where's my Turcicon Nightbleeder?
Oh wow, I should have still had that spell on me. Damn. Would have been perfect for the situation. Fuck.
Can I attempt to do the Mario jump between the walls?
Yeah, you can on your
Yeah.
turn.
Oh, that's good.
Okay.
Looks like you'd be doing it between the gates. The walls are really, really high
Oh
up.
yeah, I forgot that we have the turn order.
Oh, I see. Those.
Well-
All right.
With my consort companion being like 3 times as tall as I am.
How's he gonna Mario jump? Oh, I see. So you're gonna go like where the? Are you gonna run over to where that paddywhack is? Do like a jump off your left foot, kick off the wall with your right foot, and then try to catch the gate high up, and then.
Paddywhack, what are you doing?
Okay. Oh God. First, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm holding things up.
No, you're
I-
good,
Honestly,
you're
I
good.
did not expect to be first in the. You know what? Just skip me. I have nothing. Just skip me.
Okay, you want to go later?
Yeah, I'll go when it's my turn again because at the moment I'm drawing blanks here. I'm getting nothing.
Gotcha.
I'm sorry.
All right, Alex.
Wall jumping.
Wall jumping. Got you. Can you make an acrobatics check?
Oh damn.
Did you get it?
Yep. 20.
I'm gonna. Yeah, that definitely gets
Oh,
it.
brilliant.
You spring jump all the way up and latch on. It's just 10, 15 feet, like I said before. You can find 1 foothold in a little detailed slope that leads up to the main wall. You spring off that, bounce off the other wall, Mario jump your way up, and latch on to the other chain and begin pulling it downwards. So the second chain is now pulling, and again, just like with the other one, every turn, it goes up by 5 feet.
Mhm.
No, 4 feet. Didn't I say 4 feet? I said 4 feet.
Yeah,
right?
I think you said
Every
4
time it
feet.
goes 4 feet. So
Yeah.
each turn is going to go up 4 feet.
Now, how the hell are we gonna do
Yeah,
this?
and the thing is, I don't think we need it to go up that high. We just need to get under it.
What about Alex?
Yeah.
How are you gonna get under it? You're hanging onto the chain.
That's a good point.
Unless it's gonna like when you. I don't know. You're probably holding
Unless
it
you
down.
have unless you have unless you get it high enough, you'll have enough time
Wait
to
a second. Didn't one of the guards be able to squeeze through the gate? Or at least the gate when we
Oh,
were
yeah.
fighting.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
So, oh my God, we all could. Oh wait, no, I knew I couldn't.
Does it look like the whole? Because if a medium-sized character was able to roughly squeeze through it, then would a small-sized creature be able to go through it?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Small creature could definitely go through it.
All right, then I usher everyone else through, and then I transform into a halfling and jump through myself.
Oh my god, that's
Brilliant.
amazing.
Brilliant.
No, I have to hold on to my baggy clothing.
Okay, so question. What kind is that? I'm gonna say this is gonna be your action to
is
spring
my
up to
action.
this. Is it your action to turn into a
Oh no!
little boy?
I have to do that on my next turn
Okay, great. That's what I thought you meant. But
Yeah.
just wanted to clear that up.
because it takes me an action to shapeshift.
Okay.
Right. All right. So we roll
Hang on,
under.
give me just like 2 seconds to pull up statistic.
He's on the other side.
Yes, he's on the other side. Turcicon, awesome. Very cool. And you did how much damage, Car?
Oh, let me go back and look.
It was like 14, something like that.
Yeah, where is it? 4D. 14 damage. Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, I looked practically unfazed by that.
Yeah, I believe it.
Okay, so I just need to. Yeah, we're good. So Turcicon is going to shoot 2 arrows from his +2 short bow. That's a 25. Actually, who the hell is he shooting at? Let's see. He's gonna shoot at
I
Oh,
just
Patty Wax and
Deathcap, definitely fucking Deathcap. Oh my god, yeah.
why
Yeah.
I hit him with I hit him with
He absolutely despises Deathcap. Deathcap is
Oh.
his oath cursed of the
Oh.
reviled. He
Oh.
failed to kill Deathcap one time before. He's not letting him get away twice now. You escaped from his grasp twice now.
He's not
letting you get away. Also, I
I mean,
forgot
but
to
also
describe
isn't
this.
he also just mentioned that he's like wanting to savor the hunt, and
Yeah.
so he might want to let Deathcap live so that way he can capture us if we get
With
away because
injuries.
we're not.
Oh, he's letting him
bound to
go with injuries.
Yeah, he's still gonna make
Yeah.
sure Deathcap pays.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You
Slow-
also notice that his cloak ends with these strange black tendrils that have, like, what do you call them? It's like a flatter pad with these spines off of them. They're like probably a dozen or so of these just hanging off of his cloak. And you notice that that dozen was cut in half when he took damage from those magic missiles, as his Cloak of Displacement has failed to work this turn. He is going to hit you with a 25. That is not a crit, even with your Oath Curse. And he also heals, because he dealt damage to you.
Yeah,
Oh, he heals 4 hit points, so he's still not doing very... He did not heal very much from that, but you are going to take... Hang on. I'm not using this freaking... I haven't used this stat block. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so you take 4 points of piercing damage. That is pitiful. And additionally, 3 points of necrotic damage. Are you over half of your hit points, Deathcap?
I'm at 73 now 66 hit points.
Holy fuck! I would assume so.
Jesus Christ, this little goblin is so buff.
It's a tank
Yeah,
goblin.
this is the tank goblin.
He takes so little
Dang
damage
him.
that it's surprising how much health he has.
Um,
But it's like
okay.
he's building to be a tank, and then he also plays to never get hit.
Oh,
Guys, he's built to basically live through what would kill most people.
Right.
so he rolled an 18 on the dice, but since you are his Oath Curse, that becomes a critical hit
Ah,
with crunchy crits. So he's gonna.
Oh no!
here we go. Here's why he needed all that HP.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
140
Nice.
hit points.
Ah! 140? What do you mean?
No, I'm just joking with you.
Oh yeah, he takes 100. Deathcap, you take 100 damage. No, you do not take 100 damage. I'm rolling crappy on these d6s today. Okay, you take 5 plus, so you take 11 points of piercing damage, which is magical. You also take 6. Ooh, no, not 6. Wait, hold up. What the fuck am I doing? Oh, I read the wrong stats. You're not taking necrotic damage. You're taking additional Yeah, no, you're taking extra piercing damage because he has more than half his health. Sorry, I read the wrong attack roll. You're actually taking a lot more damage. So you take 15 points of piercing plus 19 points of piercing damage. Awesome math. 8 plus 18. So you would take 27 plus 10, 37 points of piercing damage from this second attack. We got all that. That was really complicated because I totally screwed up.
So how much points did I take?
You took 30. I think don't apologize. This is really confusing. I did not do this properly. You took 37 points of piercing from the second attack, but the first attack was fine. That was normal.
So basically, you have good reason to have all that HP. Holy
Big
shit.
crit. That was a big crit.
Okay.
Is that it? Okay, no, he is and then the cloak's tendrils multiply again suddenly, and it seems as though there's like a blue shimmer, and then 12 of them appear yet again. And parts of his body start to flicker as if they were side to side a little bit more than you had originally thought. It's strange.
how far
Hmm?
away is
Actually, for right now, he's farther away than this. He's probably about relatively there in terms of distance. Yeah, I say 55 feet is fair.
55 feet? Okay, thank you.
Oh dear. That's gonna be his turn. Actually, no, he's gonna move 10 feet closer, doing his ominous walk, and then drawing more arrows to be ready for his next attack. Deathcap!
Alright. Really upset getting the shot. So as soon as the second shot hits me, it's gonna like do a little spin. I'm gonna take the second bolt, and as I'm hit, I'm gonna spin, and as I'm turning to face him, I'm casting Chill Touch.
Nice. So you actually grab this arrow. It is pitch black with the arrowhead is in the shape of a dragon. And you spin it around and fling it back at him. Yep, that hits. That's necrotic damage, right?
Yippers.
You notice when he hits you. Oh, he used right. Sorry. His armor flashed, and you can see veins of red rippling through them like crimson. And when he hit you, those veins like rejuvenated him a little bit. It appears that his armor is what is healing him here. Although it is activated by you being his cursed target. So 3 necrotic damage. Although that is actually reduced to 1 since he is resistant and he cannot heal until the end of his next turn or the start until. Okay. When is it?
It's the end of his next turn. Wait.
I think it's your next turn.
I would think so as well.
Yeah, at the end of my next turn. He has
Wow, that's good.
Yeah, that is actually super
Wait,
good.
he's undead. He's undead. Does he have disadvantage on attack rolls as well?
Yes.
Oh my god, that's really good.
Also,
Wait,
until
I'm sorry. You have disadvantage on the chill touch because of the cloak of displacement. I'm so sorry. So just roll that again. You'll probably hit. Ooh.
Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Ooh.
So you think you should be able to hit him, right? You fling it over towards him, and you hit him, and he just puffs. And then suddenly he's about 3 feet to the left of where he was before. It's like he just shifted slightly.
So then, after seeing that, I'm gonna touch the spot on my body that got hit with the arrows, and I'm gonna cast 2nd level Cure Wounds.
Chill touch is an action, right?
Cantrip.
Yep, but it's an action.
You'd only be able to use
Cure
a bonus.
Wounds is also an action.
Oh, not Cure. Wait, fuck.
Healing word?
Yes. That's
Okay. Got you. Okay, good. Like,
Yeah, you did take meta
that's
magic.
funny.
You can't turn an action into a bonus action yet.
That would be neat. 14. Jeez. That's some good healing from Healing Word.
Yeah, holy shit, that's good. And yeah, life cleric.
Yep, Life Cleric. Is that your turn, Deathcap? Are you going to go anywhere or do anything?
You move.
Oh yeah, Alex also has currently lifted the gate. If you would like to leave.
move.
Away from the
I think, yeah, I only have to hold the gate open for Karhu, then everyone else can just squeeze through since they're small.
Are we heading like towards the moat or?
you're heading towards this.
For the sake of,
opposite
imagine the map is backwards where that way is the outskirts and then where the bad guy is the city.
Imagine this is north, and you can see a cart and mule over to the right side here, like a very, very basic, simple cart pulled by an extremely alarmed-looking donkey.
Yeah, I'm gonna move towards the donkey.
Yeah, it is like bucking up, and it's not very happy. Not very happy at all. Yeah, simple mule and cart, pack animal seeming worried and bucking up wildly.
I'm just going up and be like, donkey! And then just end my turn.
Mini Shrek! Oh dear. Okay, Karu.
All right, I'm gonna pull a move where I just fire lightning damage via the chromatic orb first level at Turcicon, and then roll under the gate and get the hell outside.
So you drop prone and roll into the gate. I think dropping prone is something. Dropping prone
think-
5e.
From what I
Anytime
understand, that's,
without using any speed, you can just do it.
All right,
yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
no,
a
you
free
can just do
act. It's a free action to do that.
all right. So I got.
Yeah, you can just drop.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna-
you just
so
have to sacrifice
I'm gonna first
to
of all
actually get up.
hit him with the chromatic orb.
Disadvantage on the attack roll.
Well, because that stupid.
Because it only ceases to function when he next takes damage.
All right, that's terrible. All right, roll again.
Yeah, it's really evil.
It's my nat 20, of course,
Yep.
and then
Yep.
yeah, useless.
Wait for it. You still have disadvantage, so
I love how you guys are level, what, 6? And
And
this
a
is
nat
not too difficult
one,
for you.
and nat 1.
Oh my god!
at least you have inspiration.
Now my inspiration. Check
That's
inspiration
true.
box. I rolled a nat 20 and then a nat 1. So I throw the freaking thing into and I dive roll out from under here.
Yeah, it's just like
Ground
not even paying attention to where it goes. It just goes by him and
I
blows
just like-
up, and it hits the bushes.
Right. Just it was a distraction. That's all it was.
Distraction. No. Look, a distraction.
Yeah. Pay no attention to this flying lightning orb I just threw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, run! Run, make me chase you. I'm going to enjoy this.
Okay, Paddywhack, what do you
All
do?
right.
You have 2 turns to take now.
All right. So, yeah, GTF hauling. Since I'm just literally just running under this 4 foot gap. Yeah, like, come on to my cart quickly. And yeah, yep, we're gonna. Yep, since I have 2 turns to take, use all of those to actually mount on the cart and get ready,
Okay.
for when Alex is on there, so that everyone's there. Get in it. Get
You've
in.
never seen your mule. By the way, what's the mule's name?
Her name, and I did name her
Amazing!
Annabella.
Annabella. You've never seen Annabella so panicked at the moment.
Yeah,
You
I
are going to
guess
need to make an
also-
animal handling check before you can even begin to drive her anywhere.
yeah,
Before you
I
even begin to move.
figured. And my animal handling is not okay. Let's do this.
Anyone can do it, but you do
Holy
not.
shit.
Okay. You
I-
are used to leading
I
the mule
actually-
around
it's like-
dangerous situations. What?
Yeah, like I've known this mule for a while. She's used to explosions. She's used to explosions.
Just like pat her and make her feel better. So
Yeah, like shh, it's okay, Anna. It's okay. Calm down. Come on. You just gotta wait a little longer, then we can go.
okay, Alex.
With everyone under the gate, I'm going to release it, use my action to shapeshift into a halfling, and then jump through the gate.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Dex-
Dexterity saving
I mean-
throw. This thing is coming down fast.
well, I wait until it comes down and then go through.
No, it's not stopping at the 4 foot mark. It's going straight down.
Yeah, you gotta
You
just-
need to go right under it, skid as the gate hits the floor or hits the ground.
Can I use my inspiration to give myself advantage on the saving throw?
You absolutely may. Yes.
Alrighty, because I want to make sure I succeed it. Then I get 2 net ones. No.
Yeah, right. Oh,
But
man.
19, you easily slip underneath it and just you kick one of your feet forwards and slide under with your hands behind you, holding your oversized clothes up, so you don't skid and drag and get caught and stuck underneath the gate. But no, you Humphrey.
I jump into the cart, sit next to Deathcap, and then transform back in. To Alex
Amazing.
on my next turn.
That's fine. We're out of combat rounds anyways.
Yeah.
Okay, so you
And then
guys.
Deathcap's probably gonna go, Alex.
Yeah, I'm literally gonna see you like Alex.
So wait, you turn which Alex do you turn into?
Human Alex.
Okay, you turn back into human Alex.
All right, so we're at the north.
Okay,
we're at the
we're
north-
currently at the north gate, like right about here.
right.
Um,
Yeah. So after everyone gets onto the cart, in which they will see a metal man, like literally what looks like a guy completely made of metal. If they have
Okay.
questions about that, she will not answer for a little bit. And once everyone is in, hi ho, Silver, let's get out of here.
Okay, so Paddywhack, just to confirm, Steel Defender. Wow, yeah, you do get a little boy.
Yeah. I get a full on like 6 foot guy who I could have a, like honestly I could probably do something with like writing, but nah, not at the moment.
Okay, wow, you just get that. Awesome.
Yeah, Battlesmith.
I played Artificer for I think 3 levels, and then we stopped playing that game, so I have no idea how Artificers work. So you're gonna have to bear with me.
Yeah, like I'm a Battlesmith Artificer, which basically means I have a construct companion in the Steel Defender. Which
That's the one I played as well.
Yeah, I can command it with a bonus action.
Awesome.
But what that command does, I think that's mostly up to my creativity and DM approval.
Yes. Oh, by the way, for all of you wondering, that's the bag of holding on Benramzec's body. Right? Didn't you?
No, I thought
back
Car.
God damn it!
I have
Yeah,
it.
Car
I
is
was
the,
like,
Yeah.
Car,
I think-
okay, I keep thinking Benramzec had it.
Nope.
No,
I
but-
have
no,
it.
his shield is in it,
Kithild.
His
He
shield
did
is
have
in it.
Kithild.
and
Okay,
then
cool.
Oh no
Oh.
Wait a minute. Wait
Yeah,
a
so
minute.
Kithild is on Benramzec, so
No, I still
Yeah,
have
that's
it.
like-
I still
I
have the
thought-
bag of holding.
Okay.
I still have
yeah,
it.
you had the bag of holding, but the Kithild, the sword.
Oh
Yeah.
It was on
shit.
Benramzec.
We don't have
Kithild is on
Kithild.
Benramzec.
Yeah.
Oh.
I honestly, I don't think we have. I don't. As much as an important item that is, we don't have much of a choice. We got to get out.
Right.
and I never indicated otherwise that I was giving it to anyone because
Nope.
That's
Benramzec would
true.
have no idea that he's going to
And
end.
Deathcap has the tome, right?
Yeah, he. I'm assuming like most of these supplies that we all had really went into the bag of holding.
Yeah, but not
Yeah,
That's a
Kithild.
fair assumption.
Yeah,
But not
mostly
Kithild.
because. Yeah, not Kithild. Kithild literally has a failsafe of nope, not doing that.
Mhm.
So
as far as me,
you have access to my inventory and gold, but not Kithild.
Mm.
so
Yeah.
I'm thinking next time we meet Nightbleeder, he's gonna be equipped with Kithild.
Maybe not. Maybe you can't
Oh.
figure out how to attune with it.
Yeah. Well, he may have it on his person as a trophy, but not much else.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway,
So-
yeah, Annabella is rushing. Like Annabella, Paddywhack is basically controlling this with Annabella and just going down the path as fast as possible.
Yeah, I need you to make. There's such a thing as a land vehicles check, I believe. Like,
Yes,
land vehicles are a thing.
It's in Xanathar's guide.
You are currently riding this straight uphill into mountainous terrain. I need you to make a land vehicle check.
There we go. Yeah. Okay. Navigate rough terrain or waters. All right. That's not too hard to check. And I add my proficiency bonus to this since it
proficient?
has to do with my vehicles, which I have proficiency with thanks to being a guild merchant.
Amazing.
Why isn't it saying I'm doing that? Hold up. Sorry, I have to check something because it's not saying it, but I'm pretty sure I do have a land vehicle proficiency. Gonna have to put that in. I'm sorry for holding everything up.
No
That's
worries.
okay. This is the next part, anyways. Guys gotta
Guild
run.
merchant. Wait, do I not have?
You don't actually have to. You could face it right now. You might actually beat him.
No, I should have. Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I do. Rather than efficiency,
actually
arts
have to
tools,
do
my
anything.
proficiency with language. Okay. Yeah, I was just assume I do have that. I'll have to check that later. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Right, so it's going to be animal handling with my proficiency added thanks to a proficiency in land vehicles, which I should have on here, but it's not here for some reason.
It's probably because something's just being funky.
Or
Yeah.
because they don't actually put those in as skills, which is stupid.
Yeah, it should be. But yeah, so I'll just a temporary animal handling with proficiency. All right. Ah,
Okay, how does this fail, not Benramzec, Paddywhack. Paddywhack, how does this fail?
God damn it! I was actually really wanting to use this cart. It goes a little too fast on a turn, and it goes. It's a very bumpy ride. It's a very bumpy
I
ride.
need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Yo!
Oh, there it is.
No. I'm
So
the driver.
Paddywhack, you are flung off to the side. You smack your head against a rock. You don't take any damage, but you just fall off the cart. The cart is still moving. Karu and Alex, actually, you two both grab onto something on the side, and Deathcap, you just barely snag something, and you are launched over the side, and you are now hanging off the side with your body is whipping in the wind as the cart goes, as you are clutching onto the back of the cart itself.
Ooh.
God damn it, I
And
need to
the mule is still going.
On leather straps next time. That's it. I am putting on leather straps next time. I cast Long Strider and Expeditious Retreat.
Is Longstrider concentration? No expeditious retreat is. No, Longstrider is not concentration.
Nope.
Is this dragon like a one animal dragon?
The wagon is a one animal wagon. Yes,
This is a cart, not a wagon.
it's a cart. Not
Okay.
even,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
So basically, like, you get pretty far away, but then the kobold starts fucking booking it. As you do, as glinting off of her legs are metal prosthetics.
That's
as she
cool.
starts
So you,
booking and is basically catching up to it very quickly because on top of a 30-foot movement speed, add in 10 feet to 40, and then
How does
being
she have
able to
30 feet?
basically
she's a kobold. Kobold.
it says 30 feet on my sheet.
That's cool. I thought all small creatures were 25 feet. Interesting.
Yeah, you'd think, but no. Apparently, kobolds get 30.
That's funny.
Yeah, player raise. Yeah, but then it's 40. Do it with Long Strider, and then with Expeditious Retreat, I basically have the rogue's bonus action dash thing, which
You
means
double dash.
I'm going
120.
120 feet in 6 seconds.
So you're springing forwards, your mechanical legs doing most of the work, just launching you as fast as you can, and you catch up to the cart within a matter of probably minutes here. You are still rushing forwards, but it takes you probably 1 or 2 minutes to catch up to this cart, but you are going at a speed that you will be able to catch up to it.
Yep. And that's 2 of my spell slots wasted. God damn.
Oh yeah!
Honestly, like, I took these 2 up more for flavor than anything else.
And you would... Okay, that's fair, actually, because like without those, it would take a lot longer to catch up to that than...
Yeah, and it was like, I just figured metal prosthetic legs, like, from, like, you know, just above the knee down, you'd probably have, like, you'd probably be able to do a activation of go fast go.
Yep.
Anyway, I picked these 2 up for flavor. I did not expect to use them now. I am. God damn it! That's it. Next time, I'm putting on straps on this stupid cart. Yep.
Okay, so Deathcap is hanging off, and from there you get a prime view of Patty running towards you, and then behind her you can see dust kicking up from the street as at least 4 horses with guards on the backs are riding up towards you.
Ah! God damn!
How far away are those guards?
They're currently... You guys have gotten... Okay, how fast can this freaking cart go?
Good question. I don't know.
Mule. Let me see. Mule the speed
I've
of
always
40.
had all
So
this written down somewhere. That way we wouldn't have to worry about this.
they're about 40 feet speed. So I would say
Oh yeah, and
probably
so,
like 200,
it's
250 feet.
like- so it's more like I'm meeting them within a matter of in like a minute or so, rather than like a couple of minutes. Because assuming it's dashing each turn, which is 80 feet, I'm going 120 feet after 2 actions, so it would have been 60, 160.
Oh, so that would assume that it's pretty far away. Yeah, you'd probably be like 500 feet then,
Yeah,
because they're just picking up from the gate and coming out towards you guys.
yeah.
So you guys are about 500 feet away.
So
Mhm.
what I wanted
Being right behind you guys.
what
Oh, this is a terrible introduction.
Yes,
Um,
yeah.
seeing Pattyvac like come
Oh no, can't use the name yet.
seeing the
You-
kobold
Bloody hell.
seeing the kobold pretty much like head towards my direction while I'm like one arm dangling and then like look seeing the hearses behind her, I'm gonna go behind you, and when she speeds up, I'm then going to cast, because I'm assuming it's Nightbleeder leading the church.
Okay.
So knowing that we actively have that, once this kobold gets closer, I'm gonna go ahead and with my last 3rd level spell,
Oh,
Ooh.
Sweet
Okay,
stuff,
so they
nice.
all of these war horses need to make dexterity saving throws.
as Paddywhack leaps into the carts, and then has to rushes forward.
Oh,
up
this
into
is
the-
just
into this-
beautiful. What a great idea.
This is
Fail,
awesome.
fail, fail.
Holy
So only you cast the sleet storm and send down this torrential smattering of obviously sleet and heavy snow, and at the end of it, only one horse with the rider fallen off its back is just rushing up towards you. And for a second there, it just keeps moving, and then it turns, looks, where'd the big guy go on my back? And it actually just veers off the path and goes to start to nibble on some grass.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
while it does the whole where'd the big guy go, I would like to go ahead and do
Oh my god. Yeah, sure. Range of
What do you
No,
say?
you can just talk to it. Yeah, so sure, you can actually hear.
I want to
Where'd Big Rider go? Where'd Big Rider go? I don't know. Ooh, grass. Tasty. Me eat grass.
so after casting the spell and hearing it, I'm gonna go,
Annabella is going. Gotta get it. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go.
Very loud for the animals right now.
Yeah, it is.
Okay,
what, Deathcap? What were you gonna say?
I'm gonna like after the rehearse with the big guy, I'm just gonna go, hey, buddy, can you help me? Since I'm still dangling on the side.
You're gonna have to shout because they're a long way away.
Make a persuasion check.
At disadvantage because of distance.
Nope, just make a persuasion check.
Jesus, hey,
It doesn't matter, because that's a total fail. Why would I want to help you when there's some perfectly lovely grass over here? I've been
Why does it
enslaved
smell
my
like
whole
poopy?
life. Yeah, I
Yeah.
get to finally be free. Walks over to the grass and starts munching.
Yeah. Anyway,
Okay.
I need to get control back of my cart.
So you leap in, make an animal handling check.
Okay. Do I get advantage because do I have proficiency because it's with my? Can I add proficiency because it's with my land vehicle?
Not at all. This is the animal itself. Even though you've bonded with it, it's
that's
difficult to
right.
calm a storming horse. Okay, I take it back. It's easy. It's very easy. You know
Highlight of
exactly where to
Annabelle
pet
so
this
well.
horse, this mule. You know exactly where to pet her, and palms are down, and she
Yep.
starts listening to you again.
Yep. All right. A little more control this time, Annabella. Yeah.
And you hear, you hear, "Yeah, control my ass." Well, for you, honey, but that's it.
Oh no, yeah, she's sassy. Oh no, I like this. Yeah, no, I like this. I like this personality. Make her sassy.
Okay.
All right.
All right. What
This is-
trail are you guys actually going to be taking?
Huh.
Where are you going? Because, Paddywhack, you do not have any idea what Kor Myrnos is.
Nope.
Where are
the
you
only
going?
destination I really had was probably up here, actually, more than likely. Yeah, it was probably another big town where I can actually start my new traveling business.
Okay. So, you guys are all hanging on for dear life on this cart.
Yep.
And Deathcap is literally hanging on for dear life onto this cart.
Because nobody has helped him yet.
Can I help him up?
Yeah, you can help him up. I was assuming someone would help him at some point. That's fine.
Yeah.
You just hoist them up into the cart, and it's no problem.
So, where you going? Yeah. Oh, wait. I should probably introduce myself. Sorry. So used to being around the same people all the time. I'm Paddywhack. Nice to meet you.
Hello. Alex.
Neat.
I'm scared shitless. What just happened?
Hello, scared
Nice to
shitless.
meet you.
So it's gonna be a running joke that she now thinks that he's called scared shitless for quite.
No. It's just one of those. No, it's not.
No, she knows that I was being sarcastic because we know.
Oh no, we say it at the same time, so it's just like more literal at the moment, and then it's like, oh wait, that's not actually your name.
His name's Deathcap.
Weird name.
You're weird.
No, I'm not. Actually, wait, no, yes, I am. I am weird, and I come by it honestly.
You have quite
At least
a
that's what I-
talent for running, it seems.
Oh yeah, that's thanks to these things. Yeah, just no. Holds up leg, presents the metal prosthetic, and yeah, puts it back down.
Thank you for getting us out of here. How did you happen to know we were coming? Or did you?
Well, it was more like you were the last ones out.
How did you get in there to open up that gate?
Out and I have my ways. Okay, it's mostly because I'm small. I mean, have you seen the holes in those things? All I had to do was, wiggle a little, a little elbow grease, and pop out.
Well, quite indebted
Of course,
to
I
you
was
for being
already,
there at
I
the
was
time.
already planning to. I was already planning to leave.
Ah.
So,
Well, we very much
Yeah,
appreciate
same.
you spending the
And-
time opening that for us. That could have ended a lot worse than it even did.
oh, most certainly. I mean, did you see that guy? Ouch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Car, you do notice that we lost the sword, right?
Yes,
What's
and
up?
we
Don't worry
lost
about it.
Benramzec. This is not a good day.
Yeah. Yeah.
You lost a sword? What kind of sword?
It's a long
A
story.
very powerful sword that was in the hands
Well,
of
we're
a
gonna have
demon.
How much do you know about the arcane Octad? Time for history with Karu Sarbi.
Yo,
Let's see. How much do I know about the arcade Octad?
make
May I roll
a big
Arcana?
fat old history check.
You know what? I don't have proficiency, but I'm good at this.
Oh my goodness.
I don't have proficiency, but I am good at
Holy
it.
shit, you're intelligent.
Never
And
mind.
holy shit,
Nat
you're really
one.
stupid. All right.
No, you
That
just
was
got a
the,
nat
first
1.
nat 20 and first nat 1. That's inspiration. You've got no idea what those are. What's an octad?
Mm.
I don't
What's
know,
an
but it sounds like a dessert.
What's an Octad? It sounds delicious.
I feel like she would have advantage maybe because it's a magic item. Maybe.
Not really, unfortunately. The
No.
Sigil Alliance is extraordinarily different from the Arcane Octad.
No,
Fine.
we're loosely affiliated only because we do weird shit. To most people, we're just doing weird magic shit.
I see.
Yeah.
If you
When I
didn't
see her
add
blank
that
look.
If you did like just stop to we're doing weird shit to most people and just left it at that, it's like what?
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Yeah.
I don't like where that's going.
I'm getting. Honestly, I immediately got Dr. Hirluke vibes from One Piece because it's like that in the manga that he's doing weird shit, and then, well, I mean, I guess even in the anime he does it. He
I've
turned
never
the guy
seen
into a frog.
I've never seen One Piece.
Nor have
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know about you, but once Karu said history lessons of Karu, I'm just gonna a leaf and then like stick a stick that's on the back of my cape, lick it, and then begin ready to write.
Eh,
Oh my god.
you know what?
Yes, learning with Karu.
So much human society thanks to this man.
You know what? That's not wrong. That's not wrong. What's an octad?
So my eyes light up and I start to lecture the entire cart on the history of the arcane octad. And
Which we as players have already heard, so we're just going to skip that.
indeed. This doesn't need to be right. This doesn't
Explain
need to
again.
be. Unlike the characters, the players have probably had quite enough of this.
I'm just gonna look at Alex and like, I don't have enough leaves to write all of this down.
As long as you put out some gold, you would probably find some paper in a box somewhere.
Yeah, because I'm not writing anything. But besides Druidic, I don't know how to write, so I'm just drawing scribbly lines.
Oh my goodness, that's amazing.
Oh boy. This is also this is actually probably a little cramped for everyone as well, because
Right.
like I do have probably already have some mercantile supplies for merchandising and stuff,
Mhm.
selling and whatnot. I haven't tried like
See, how full is the cart?
I don't know. No
it's fairly
clue.
empty. It
Yeah.
certainly doesn't have any of your favorite things to peddle, such as bags of holding.
Oh no.
But it would have quite a few bits and bobs here and there.
Yeah. Rope, oil, bombs.
Bombs, yeah, as you do.
Rope, oil, bombs. You want it? We got it. And it's
I'm
still
gonna
yours,
look
friend,
over
for a
at
couple of
Karu,
Huh?
and I'm gonna look over at Karu and just say, "No fire magic in here, please."
All right. Sounds like a good idea. I can agree to that.
That was a joke. There's not actual bomb.
Oh. There's at least two. How about that?
There are not
I'll
actually
take
bombs
that.
in my Those would be. Bombs are held in bags of holding because that's where they can't explode.
Fair enough. Then you got those wackos who throw them around without bags of holding.
Well, I mean, you have to reach in the bag of holding to bag it out. I mean, or you can turn it inside out. That's a thing you can do.
I met this raccoon thing once that just had a giant one strapped to his back and then somehow had a whole bunch with him as well.
Oh, do you mean Rocket?
Is that his name?
I mean, I think it is. And he's a bit weird. He's cool.
Are you sure he was?
I just
Well,
make up random NPCs to be part of the Sigil Alliance because why not?
Are you sure? He seemed to be blowing a lot of things up.
He does that. He's an explosives expert.
He did clear a mountain away.
Yeah, we
Or
don't.
at least it...
That one was legitimately an accident, at least according to him.
Oh, wait, did he clear an actual full-blown mountain? I know he cleared out a part of a mountain that was in the path when I met him.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Oh, goodness.
Guys, this is entirely like after a while, more than likely, we'll slow down, but after we put a fair distance, but yeah. Now it's more like a light jaunt from Annabella.
So,
yeah.
Yeah, which path are we taking?
which path are you taking?
The mountains or the hillside?
Well, initially, Patriarch was going to take the long way, scenic route, because hey, why not? No, it passes by some places. Might go visit those.
Including an orcish city.
Yep. Hey, orcs love explosives.
Yeah.
Are you kidding? Orcs are...
Yeah, of course they would love explosives. Something that
Orcs are great customers.
customers. Or at least that's what my mom told me.
Huh.
Meanwhile, Deathcap just not saying anything.
I'm literally just like passed out from like the level of trauma and exhaustion. Like Benramzec's dead. I lost Generial. Verx Murdum is active, and Turcicon is active, and he's no longer like illegal. Like now he can roam about with the freedom that he wanted.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
We're all pretty exhausted. So just, so what are we thinking? What is our, like, the characters are all wiped out. They're all sitting there kind
Except
of quietly.
Paddywhack
is chatting up a storm. I think that Karu's even sort of like worn out of telling his history. So he's kind of like probably snoring somewhere in the cart.
I
So
know
would
how
you guys like
to sit and think about my family being dead.
Yeah.
So, while Alex is traumatized thinking about that, Deathcap just has his leaf and a stick and just like passed out on Alex's lap.
So Alex is sitting there by himself listening to the kobold chatter, and everybody else is like snoring. That's terrible.
It's
So-
only getting on towards 4 p.m. right now.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. That was a pretty long day. Now, where are we?
Was.
Where exactly are we headed? I mean, what's the?
well, I mean, I plan on taking the long way over to
Towers of
Can I
Failure?
get rid of this thing because I can't see the full name of it.
Towers
Tower
of
of Fall.
Fall.
No, not towards the tower. Yes. I was planning on taking the long way to Turcicon.
Turcicon, I see.
Mhm.
All right, so you're just, are you headed, did she happen to mention to us why she's going to Turcicon?
Oh,
Did you?
oh yeah, I'd probably mention it at some point that I'm gonna try and start up a little traveling mercantile business. See how that goes.
I see. So, all right, so we're just,
See if I can raise some money for the Citral Alliance, some for the Civil Alliance coffers, some for myself, mostly for myself.
Mhm. Okay, so we're just sort of like riding along to try to get away from King's Gate and go to Turcicon, just sort of tagging along with this paddywhack.
The
So
student-
at this stage, it's not necessarily clear that she's a new party member yet. So I'm interested in
at
like,
this moment, transportation.
yeah, at this moment you're like transportation / for all you know, for all we know, you're like an NPC type character still.
Yep.
Which is interesting. So this is going to develop into something that's going to be like more permanent. That's going to be interesting. Yeah. All right.
So you all can long rest if you would like.
All right.
Except for Paddywhack, because you need to be constantly awake and aware of what's going on with this card. So everyone can long rest but Paddywhack. Sorry, Paddywhack.
Don't worry. I'd probably stop the cart at some point to, get some rest myself. And Annabella can't go on forever.
Nope.
Oh, even the animal needs a long rest.
Oh yeah.
Everyone needs a long rest, except
You
for
all wake up.
except for the Steel Defender construct, who, if everyone is actually just fast asleep when they wake up beyond the bit of the side of the road, and the construct will actually now be up and running. And no, I planned on going. I planned on being here.
Where?
I planned on she planned on going to Long Ray. So actually, okay, you know what? Roll a d20. Let's see which way I actually did go. 10 left. 10 below 10 left. Above 10 right.
All right.
In the rush. Above 10 right. Okay, then we're apparently going through the mountains.
Apparently, I'm psychic.
Right? Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
as the mountains begin to get higher and higher, they become more like jagged walls that are holding you in. And in these divots, these small valleys, you can see brownish pine tree clusters that are all just spreading about across these barren mountainscape. There's not really much life on top of each of these mountains, except for some maybe dry bushes, but that sort of thing. Very steep, very cliff-like, and not very welcoming.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I need somebody. So Paddywhack, you're on watch, right? Would you be on
Yeah,
watch?
probably the initial watch at least before she herself just goes to sleep.
I need
Yeah.
you to roll a perception check for me.
Alrighty-o. I'm
Perception.
11.
And then would you roll a d20?
Alrighty-o. About 10.
10. Okay.
What?
So your evening passes fairly uneventfully. However, all of you wake up with a solid 8 hours under your belt at exactly midnight, as the moon is at its zenith in the sky.
And Paddywhack is fast asleep, as well as Annabelle. Yes, she is snoring.
So, question: are you taking 2 long rests?
No.
So, Paddywhack, you would. Okay, so
I think
do you want to just keep it simple and say everyone pull off to the side of the road and just try to sleep there?
Yeah, I would assume so. I would assume so. This is pretty standard, pull off to the side of the road. That way you're not if anyone comes down.
With the guards chasing you?
Oh shit, good point.
No, we absolutely don't want to do that.
Oh god,
No.
yeah.
We got to somehow,
Oh, that's
unless there are any ways to like completely conceal the cart, like foolproof,
You could.
without any tracks or anything. But I don't think we have enough muscle to lift the cart off the trail entirely. Does anybody have the ability to completely cover our tracks, like a ranger skill wise?
Let's see.
If we pull off into the trail, right? Could I use plant growth to cover the area that we went into?
You absolutely could. Provided you have a 3rd level spell slot. Just remember, you did cast a 3rd level Animate Dead.
But he did take a long rest.
But you did. No, because this would be before the long rest.
Although they're long resting while I'm still driving. So by the time
So then how would Deathcap put if they're long resting while you're driving, to hide the cart, you would need to take a second separate long rest just for Paddywhack.
Oh yeah. That's what would happen.
Okay.
They're conked out. I'm still going. Probably around, probably
And
when
then
it
give the
starts
reins to Deathcap or something?
No.
Okay, sorry. So Deathcap, you said you had something. What were you saying?
So if that's the case, is there any way that I can wild shape into an animal, and then while the donkey rests, I can drive the cart?
And then where would the donkey be?
taking his spot in the
Just
cart.
dragging along behind underneath
No.
the cart.
Inside the cart?
How would the hell would the donkey fit in the cart?
I have the construct companion. It should be strong enough to lift it.
It's not a matter of the.
Where would it fit?
Where would it fit?
It's sleeping. It's
Yes.
lying down.
It's as big as the cart.
Is it a big cart or a small cart?
Small
I
cart.
don't
This is
know
a
if
small
it's
cart.
Cart. I
This is
don't
a
know.
small
The player's
cart.
handbook literally just says cart. It doesn't specify whether there's a big cart or a small cart. It just says cart.
Yeah,
Okay,
come on.
I'm going to make the DM decision here. The donkey is not going to be able to sleep in the cart. The cart would break under all of the weight. There is not enough room for everyone to stay in it. And anyways, right now you also need to consider that you are taking your metal companion with you, who would also weigh quite a bit. So this cart is
Like honestly, probably at
along
some
with all
point,
kinds of supplies.
at one point she just set it off to the side, set the cart up to the side on the like.
All right. So what I'll do instead, I'll use the mold earth cantrip. Like once we went to the side, I'll just use mold earth to like change the path that we went.
Okay. So it's like you're cutting off the trail to make it look like you couldn't possibly have gone this way.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
But
So
make it look
sorry.
like this was how it looked for like years, not just recently changed.
Okay, awesome. So you can do that with move earth or
All
shape
right.
terrain, move terrain. What was it called?
Mold earth.
Mold earth. Got you. It's a
Yeah.
5-foot cube.
Oh, it's a
You'd have
5
to
with each casting.
It's a cantrip. Oh Jesus, it's a cantrip. All right, then that makes
Okay.
sense.
Yeah, you can literally just do this repeatedly over and over again.
And it takes 6 seconds, so you could do 10 separate 5-foot cubes.
Yeah.
That's fine. You can totally use mold earth to puzzle piece a fake, like make an entire puzzle of 5-foot cubes and then assemble them all here or whatever you want to do with that to make it look like this could not possibly be the way you're going.
As you see, at some point the cart is going to stop and everyone takes a long rest.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'll go like a good 50 feet away, and then cast mold earth, and then head back to the cart.
If you're going 50 feet away, I need you to make a roll a D100.
Oh god damn it! Please tell me he didn't attract things.
Oh no.
Actually, no, roll a D20. Forgot the way I do random encounters. It's not D100, it's D20. Oh my god. Alright, cool. So, Deathcap, can you roll a stealth check for me?
Oh fuck.
You suddenly hear the sound of hoofs
Oh
on your
god.
trail.
We should pull up.
As more horses with a stealth 14, okay. Oh Jesus, no, you're kidding me. You're
What?
kidding me.
What?
I rolled a 15.
No.
So-
Damn it.
Would I have advantage since I'm using my cape to like stay low? No,
You're
'cause it's
going
the
to
whole group.
cast spell. Actually, make a percent. No, he's going 50 feet away from the group, so
Yeah.
that you can
Uh-oh.
cast spell. You're casting a spell. Can you make a perception check? Because if you succeed this check, then you will definitely have advantage. But if you
Okay.
fail, it'll just be straight roll
Oh boy.
because you would have been able to hear him coming. Okay, I'll let that slide. Sure, you can have advantage.
Okay.
Yeah, because if they're on horses, they're probably being loud and
They're super loud. Yeah, they're just chasing you guys. They think that you're still going. It still doesn't matter. Cool. All right. Awesome. So, unfortunately, they... Okay, so you can see that apparently half of them went one way and half of them went another way. They kind of fanned out to look for you, and they're going along some well-beaten trails or pathways that could lead to other parts of
At least
like the
it's
mountain
only-
range or around the mountain range.
At least it's only half.
So this force consists. Holy frick! Okay. No, this would only be one.
Oh boy.
You see 2 guards riding on top of riding horses, coming straight towards you, spears in hand, getting ready to jam them into you. Roll initiative.
Should everyone roll initiative?
You
Yeah,
guys
'cause I-
can't even see this right now.
Oh wow, so literally just Deathcap.
It's 50 feet away. If actually, sure, everyone roll initiative. Why not? It's only 50 feet away.
It's like we're all awake though, right?
No, you're asleep.
You're asleep. Oh, is this like in the middle of the
I'm
sleep or just as
so
we're waking up?
confused. I have a question.
We've been doing this
So
entire
this
thing.
is gone all over the place. Is
Yeah.
everyone long resting at once, or are some of you in a cart long resting and then
No,
paddywhack long
I
resting?
thought that we had long rested while riding in the cart.
That's what I heard too. But then
Yeah,
I'm hearing
that
like
was me as
paddywhack
well.
wants to long rest too.
Yeah,
So-
I'd probably once it gets like a darker,
What?
about 8
All right.
o'clock-ish, I would probably
I
step
am-
off to the side and then have us all
So you wouldn't let anybody else drive this cart? That's what I don't understand. Like if we're
absolutely not.
all right, so
Okay.
you insisted upon
This
pulling over.
this is Paddywhack's cart. This is Paddywhack's cart. She doesn't know you guys. All she knows
Right.
is that you guys were also affected by Vex Mortem, so
Yeah.
she decided to help. And assuming that you guys were the last one out, because there were probably other adventurers.
Totally ridiculous. Totally fine. Totally fine. It's fine. She doesn't want to let anybody else drive the cart. So
He doesn't trust you guys not to drive, to not literally throw her off and leave her for dead.
makes perfect sense. So this is where we are. So I guess you were doing your long rest, but we were all sitting here. But I don't think that we would have been caught off guard by this because we'd be awake because we just had a
You're
long rest.
awake. You are awake. So Deathcap is going down.
Yes.
Paddywhack, you are going to be
Falling up.
unconscious until someone wakes you up.
Yeah.
So everyone
Paddywhack
else,
is
you are aware
unconscious.
of this problem. You are aware that there are horses coming for you, and that Deathcap is currently 50 feet down the street. Oh my God, Alex!
Jesus Christ!
Alex
That is
comes running
full
up and just,
paddywhack.
like does a triple.
All right,
then-
I'm gonna
backflip.
go. I need
So-
to go to the bathroom super quick. I'll be right back.
Also, because I've taken a level in the Shadow Sorcerer, I have 120 feet dark vision.
Oh, you're right. That's pretty cool. I love
And-
that multi-class. It's like a multi-class, but not for optimization. That's awesome. I love it.
And I noticed that I'm seeing in the dark much better than normal. And
You
I'm
do.
like, what?
Alex, you're first. You hear these two guards, and you see these two guards rounding the bend and dashing towards Deathcap. And one of them actually yells, "There it is! I found him! I found him!" And starts jamming his spear down towards the ground.
Can I? I guess I'm not sure what I want. I think I'm just gonna go and grab
Deathcap, get out of the way.
Deathcap and just get him out of the way.
Okay, so you can bonus action to dash and then grab him, get him out of the way, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you dash downwards. Bloody hell! You dash down the street over here. Not really street, but you know what I mean. The trail.
Let me just no clip
Grab-
through the terrain real quick.
Yep. Grab Deathcap, pull him off to the side just as the horses dash past you. The guards
Alright.
are going to get one of the guards is going to get an opportunity attack on you when you enter their range.
Okay, I'm
That
back.
is going to hit. That's a 17.
Okay.
You take
Wait, against me
three-
or against?
against you. As
Okay.
you enter their range, you take 3 piercing damage and your speed is reduced to 0.
Oh.
So as you're rushing forwards, they stab you with the spear, and you are unable to make it all the way to Deathcap. You still have your action.
Hi guys, I'm back. What happened?
So Alex just started running towards Deathcap, tried to get him, got poked with a spear, and then can't move anymore.
All right.
Then I am going to attack with Sincere.
Are you attacking the guard or are you attacking the horse?
The horse isn't involved in any of this. The guard is it. Guard is.
Yeah. First off, do I notice the guard's eyes?
Oh yeah. The guard's eyes are clouded over, like there's a residual purple to them. It's still there, but it's much less active as it was before.
Almost. Okay.
So there's influence, but it seems as though this influence is just clouding their vision and making it seem like this is an operation that's moving as normal. So you're probably, to them, some sort of criminal or something.
All right. And then I can use Vincere as a psychic blade, non-lethally.
Non-lethal. Yep, that is true.
Okay. Then I will non-lethally attack the guard.
Sure. Roll attack. Hits. Hits. Yep, hits.
Almost hit.
It definitely hits. Yeah.
Okay. And then I don't think. Do I get sneak? No, I don't get sneak attack.
Do you?
Oh no. No, his horse stops me from getting it.
Oh my god, you're right. So you deal 12 psychic damage, which reduces him to 0 hit points.
Oh wow!
And Vince
Because it was-
plunge. Huh?
It was at least it was non-lethal.
Non-lethal, correct.
Yeah.
So you just plunge it upwards, but tone the psychic energy down just a little bit, and he falls off his horse as he has a sudden headache, like a migraine, drops his spear, and then just falls backwards. Cool. Is that going to be your turn?
That will be my turn.
Amazing. Okay. Deathcap.
Seeing that I got spotted, and first because I was confused, because I put my stats back to be for a long rest. Am I going with no long rest, or do I go with
You
long?
have a long rest.
Okay,
You have long rested.
I send it back just in case I didn't. So seeing Alex get poked, I'm gonna like have my hands up to my chest, and I'm like kind of scared, and I'm just gonna go, Mauser, I know you're out there. I need you to help me. Anything, and I am casting Summon Fae.
Ooh, cool. Awesome. Okay. So, what does this look like?
The Fae creatures that I'm going to summon, it's gonna just be in Deathcap like small little mushrooms,
Oh my goodness.
trigs. It is just things that he has seen in the woods. So it's just like nature, but with eyes and little feet.
Okay. Amazing.
What?
All right. So how many of these do you summon?
It only says one.
Okay. So you summon one of these things.
Yeah,
This
so is
tiny
it
little fake
Human,
creature.
Merciful, or Trixie?
Oh,
There is a-
All right.
There is a difference. Which one is it? Deathcap. Which one do you summon?
I am choosing Trixie.
Trixie. Perfect.
All right. What is Trixie's? Trixie. They can fill a 5-foot cube within 5 feet of it with magical darkness, which lasts until the end of its turn.
That's cool. So does it get its own initiative, or does it go on your turn?
It goes at the end of my turn, so it follows
Thank
my.
God. Okay. So it falls at the end of your turn.
Yes.
Awesome. So now it is your phase turn.
Okay. So I am going to have this little. I'm for jokes and giggles. It is gonna be like a little Koopa or Goomba.
Yes. Amazing. Amazing.
I'm going to have the little Goomba cast magic or darkness 5 feet in front of the soldier that's coming to me.
No, it would have to be like literally right in front of the soldier. Then do the
Within
dark.
5 feet of it with the magical darkness, which lasts until the end of its next turn.
Yeah, it can't place it. But it can be and basically the immediate area around it becomes darkness.
Okay, so the 5 feet space ahead of that creature, it'll go ahead and cast magic darkness, and it'll come right back to me for its movement.
It still has an action because that was just a bonus action.
I will have it ready. Multi-attack. Actually, lies. I'm gonna take that back. After it casts darkness, I'm gonna have it multi-attack or hold a multi-attack for when.
It multi-attacks a number of time equal to half of the spell's level.
So it can attack once.
Okay, so
It technically has a short sword.
I'll have it hold its action for whoever steps into the magic darkness. It'll attack it with the sword.
Okay. So when it gets in range, it will pokey.
Yes.
Awesome.
Sorry for all the interruptions.
That's okay. So the remaining guard is going to move over into the range of the creature and get within 5 feet of Deathcap. So you can do your pokey. It is going to do its pokey on you.
Yee.
And I don't know if that's going to hit. I don't know your armor class.
I
It's a
think.
freaking 16.
Ooh, wow! It has a +3. It has a +3 to hit with its short sword, so that's good.
16. Wouldn't it get disadvantage from the darkness?
How big is... Yeah, no, it would. It would. Because it is
have
fully
no
secure.
clue. This is weird.
That's a 12.
Alright, so that
Okay.
missed. And then
Otherwise, that ability would be completely fucking useless. So I'll totally allow that to be disadvantage.
so then I'm just gonna hit a random 1d20.
Sure.
See,
Then add 3, right?
the modifier is your ability score modifier.
Oh my
Your
god.
spell score modifier. Your spell attack modifier.
So you get to make a spell attack if you wanted.
So that's 13 plus 6, so 20.
That hits.
And then I will.
Okay, good. It doesn't actually kill it. That'll be crazy. Wait, hang on. It doesn't extra damage. It does extra force damage. Plus the
So-
spell's level piercing damage plus 1d6 force damage.
That's a lot.
Okay. It has 3 hit points left. He has 3 hit points left. As the tiny Fae jams its sword forwards out of the darkness and sticks the sword straight into the guard's chest. Okay. That's one badass Fae.
Mm-hmm.
One hell of a Goomba you got there. So that is the guard's turn. Paddywhack, you are asleep.
Yep.
Completely oblivious. Karu.
All right. So I'm gonna just take and let's see what the hell is going on here. I've got to shoot. I was gonna do something non-lethal. Well, I don't know about non-lethal or not, but I'm gonna keep the level low enough. I'm gonna cast.
You cannot non-lethal spells.
No, not spells, but I just want to do something that's gonna wake them up. Hopefully, I'm gonna cast Shatter over the top of them. Level
Over the top of
over,
Paddywhack?
no, over these guys on the horses.
There's just the one now.
What do you say?
There's one left.
One left?
There's only a single one left with 3 hit points.
Oh, that's a big waste. This is a decision I made about 4.5 hours ago, and I fell asleep. Let's see. I gotta hit with them. Let me just hit him with a very easy thing then. Let's hit him with a firebolt.
Again, this is going to have to be lethal because you cannot non-lethal with spells.
Well, I mean, it's gonna be lethal, I guess.
Yeah.
Firebolt.
Yeah.
Oh, a 2.
So whether it was lethal or not doesn't matter as it whizzes over its
I
head.
woke up and then hit it over. Threw it over its head. Okay.
Alex, top of the round.
Is this guy brain damage?
Uh,
Give him emotional damage.
I miss. Okay, Yeah, I'm just gonna.
It's within 5 feet of Deathcap, so it's pretty much within 5 feet of you.
Okay. Or what is that again? Sorry,
What?
I was busy renaming my spells.
So you
I'm
are
like-
within 5 feet of it.
What is it?
The guard, my apologies.
How
The horse and guard.
how
Right.
dare you be guardist?
Guardist, my apologies.
I would actually suggest not using sneak attack.
Just for that, this guard's fucking Dragonborn.
No.
I would actually suggest not using sneak attack because if you do, you're going to kill this guy even if you do non-lethal.
That is true, because if you do double its health, it's just instantly dead.
No, well,
Yep, its health is its highest health is 12.
yeah, but if it's
But
non-lethal, it doesn't. It basically treats it as
How you roll, you're guaranteed to get above 12.
yes, but if you do non-lethal, it basically overrides it
Non-lethal,
to
you're
Okay,
doing
the
double its
amount of
health.
damage necessary to bring it to 0.
Yes. So, okay, for right now, and for future, non-lethal does not kill him if we're talking sneak attack.
Okay.
So you can still sneak attack him.
So
It just adds extra damage. It doesn't.
yeah,
okay.
it's extra damage, not
It's just extra damage.
yeah.
Okay.
It's basically like if I was hitting someone in their pressure points to knock them out.
Right.
Yes.
Except in this case, I'm kind of hitting their arm's artery or something to knock them out.
Jesus.
It's like, okay, bleed out, and stay alive, stay alive.
All right.
Roll an attack.
Non-lethally. Oh no, that's.
Oh no!
Holy shit!
I
All right,
almost
that
feel
is-
like that should accidentally be lethally now.
Right?
You know what?
You know
Sure.
what? Yeah. Oh no!
It's actually fantastic. Roll damage.
You accidentally killed the guy.
That's a great critical fumble, actually.
You guys
Oh my
did-
god.
Yep, you would have done it anyway. That's just enough.
Yeah.
No, actually, because unfortunately it has 3 health and it has 11. He has 11 health, so it wouldn't have insta killed him anyways. But it does end up being lethal damage and head go boom. Poor bronze dragonborn is slung off his horse and falls face first into the dirt.
Great. Now we're really wanted.
You mean neck first? Because you said he has no head now.
Well, that's a good point. Neck first into the dirt.
Yeah.
And you guys are out of combat as the sun begins to rise at 8 o'clock.
So that interrupted her rest, right?
No, 'cause she just slept right through it.
Brilliant.
I slept right through it. Paddywhack's a heavy sleeper.
That's great.
This is canon now.
Yeah, no, yeah, I figured that much. Yeah, Paddywhack's a heavy sleeper. It takes an actual effort to wake her up. I mean,
Okay.
Yeah.
Now we're officially
So,
wanted by the guards. We've killed a few of them.
I mean,
Mordi, what?
heck,
What the heck happened here?
Well,
I'm gonna like Kyrie right after he said that. Technically speaking, I didn't attack. My Goomba attacked.
I don't know that they'll see the difference.
Can someone explain what happened?
Well, when you go to sleep on the side of the road while being pursued by guards, the guards generally will catch up with you, you see. So, and here we are.
Oh, shit. Crap baskets. That is. I'll keep that in mind for the future. Actually pulls out like a notepad and like a weird. It looks like a writing utensil. clicks the back. It makes it like actually does some scribbles in Draconic, and then puts the notepad and it's a pen. Puts the notepad and pen back. Good to note. Good to note. Don't sleep on the side of a road while being chased after by guards. You might want to know that for the future.
Okay.
Taken.
Meantime, at least I have some things to sell. Vault is over, and proceeds to take anything that is worth off of the bodies of the guards.
I will. Do any of the guards have a hand crossbow?
No, they both have spears.
Okay.
That's useful. Puts it into a bag that it should not fit into that bag.
A bag of holding?
Oh, yeah. It's one of my specialties.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
That could be useful. We've got quite a few bags of holding now.
Recently my stock got a bit burned.
Hmm.
The only one I have left is my personal one.
Ah,
Yeah. I can make more pretty easily. It just takes some time is all.
Since we're gonna be here for a couple seconds, Kairu, do you mind? Can I?
Like a couple of minutes because I'm also stripping off their armor.
Okay. Kairu,
Metal is useful, no
Nope.
matter what.
can I look inside your bag of holding real fast, please?
But of course, I pull it out, open it up. You can. I guess by
I'm
looking
gonna-
in the bag of holding, you have to think of what it is that you want, and it will come out of there. Is that what happens?
That's how bags of holding work.
So I'm just gonna like go in head first and pull out the tower shield for Benramzec,
Yes.
and then I'm gonna use mode Earth and like put the shield in, and it's like I saw the group that I was with do this when they lost somebody, and I think this will be
I see.
what we for Benramzec.
I see.
I stop you before you finish burying the shield, and then I pull out my non-magical rapier, and I place it with the shield.
Now, what do we have also to put into the mix here?
I need a separate thing.
Benramzec.
Inventory.
Oh.
Your head
I-
is gone. You've
Yep.
experienced this once before as your body lifts up and the clouds clear.
Mm.
And as the sky opens before you, you see an enormous bridge made of crystal and massive thunderheads before you, imposing and terrifying, lightning streaking through them, and crackling thunder echoing throughout the entirety of this astral plane. You can see beside you, along this elegant, massive bridge, are several souls trudging along. Some of them in carts, rickety and pulled by nothing. Some of them not. As the storm rages, your cart pulls forwards into the thunder. As you see Alas for real the second time, the crystal bridge. I need you to make an athletics check.
Who?
Why?
Benramzec's final check.
Okay.
It'd be hilarious if you
Lightning
came.
streaks through the sky and slams into the cart, launching you sideways.
Oh.
And as you hit the bridge, it feels solid, and you smash your head against it, and you can suddenly,
Ow.
your entire life flashes before your eyes. Everything. From the destruction of your clan to your fleeing and beginning to just make your way around Western Telbaris, having hardly any purpose to meeting your friends. And it's that picks you up. And with the winds whipping, and with the lightning crackling, you force forward step after step after step, tiring and tiring, until finally you push through, the clouds dissipate, and you see a sprawling paradise. Beautiful. Perfectly green and vibrant. Rolling hills and open mountains. Waterfalls, crystalline blue. People frolicking in the endless fields. And a golden city on the horizon. Expansive. Endless. Stretching into the sky as far as it stretched. Horizontally. As you push through, see a tree before you, twisted and bearing apples. And you see a figure taking a bite from an apple. As he looks at you with silver and gold eyes, almost disappointedly tossing the apple. I must admit, I didn't expect to see you so soon. Chomp.
Things happen.
Should have taken my advice. You could have done so much.
Probably.
He uncrosses his legs and walks over to you. As you land and reach the other side, touching the grass, as if it was reaching up to you, calling out for you to come and lie in it, or roll around it, or even just to walk over it. You've done many good things for this world. Even though they were sort of minor, that all adds up to something. We haven't exactly had the means to introduce ourselves. I don't usually go for that thing, but since you're here to stay, as a permanent guest, I figured I would let you know. Benramzec Blade. I am Asian. I am neither a saint nor an infernal. I'm both. I keep the saints in check, the gods in check, and I keep Mamer from taking over the world. You've impressed me greatly. The smallest actions can lead to the biggest things. But suppose everyone needs to die at some point. You were just time saving, I guess. Welcome to Elisar, Benramzec. This is where you'll find your eternal rule. And that is where we're going to go on break. As we come back to the entire party, as Benramzec pushes through the great storm clouds and the challenge that is Elasferil, the Crystal Bridge. And you could also have seen several souls pushed off by these torrential winds and shoved supposedly down thousands of feet into Ivexis below. And we're going to take a quick bathroom break / food break. And then we'll be back in a couple minutes. So, see you in just a moment.
Yes. Yes, it was all planned.
Yeah, I kind of figured the moment we saw the little kobold.
Yeah.
And it was confirmed when Benramzec took an arrow to the knee.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow to the knee. And the back.
I used to be a live adventurer.